Laser pointers are prohibited here at Bethpage Ballpark. We also remind you that any spectator going onto the field or interrupting play in any manner will be ejected and subject to arrest. Long Island Ducks are also happy to have fans keep any batted or thrown ball that goes into the stands tonight. And fans, in the spirit of safety, the Long Island Ducks would like to remind fans to stay alert at all times because thrown or batted balls may be very, very dangerous. In consideration of the health and comfort of others, smoking is prohibited in all areas of our ballpark. If you need to smoke, please head toward the suite lobby double doors located off the main concourse behind home plate. There, a gate attendant will assist you. The Long Island Ducks thank you for not smoking here at Bethpage Ballpark, making our ballpark smoke-free. Don't forget to join the Long Island Ducks with the team spirit by being responsible about alcohol consumption. Please remember to think when you drink, and please be aware that anyone purchasing alcoholic beverages must show a valid ID. And now, fans, please take a look at that Duck Vision scoreboard in left center field for this word from Geico.
Chances are you're not made it. So don't overpay for motorcycle insurance. Geico Motorcycle. See how much you can save.
And fans, the Side Farms proudly presenting your 2013 Grounds Crew, keeping the field here at Bethpage Ballpark the best in the Atlantic League. As the Side Farms, serving Long Island for over 70 years. Fans, looking at that 50-50 raffle that's going on tonight, you can purchase your tickets at the table in front of the Wild Wing Shop on the main concourse behind your plate. We'll be announcing the winner later on tonight, and you must be present to redeem your prize. We're going to announce the winner after the 7:30. It's only $1 a ticket or $5 for 6 tickets. And tonight, the 50-50 proceeds will go to QSAP, which stands for Quality Services for the Autism Community. Remember now, that's the 50-50 raffle table on the main concourse right behind home plate. Pick up your 50-50 raffle tickets and good luck from the Cracker Jack Foundation and the Long Island Ducks. Please turn your attention to the area in front of the pitcher's mound. It's my pleasure and privilege on this Wednesday evening to introduce to you Long Island Ducks on field host. Here she is. Here's Shannon Berry.
Thank you. Welcome to beautiful Bethpage Ballpark, everyone. The Long Island Ducks would like to give a big thanks to Underwriters Laboratories for sponsoring tonight's game, the 5th annual Fire Safety Awareness Night, and giving the first 1,500 fans who enter the gate those spiral notepads. With me right now for our first pitch is UL Principal Engineer Tom Subula. And folks, he has been with the company for 39 years. So let's hear it for Tom. All right, Tom, whenever you're ready. We're all cheering you on. Nice job, Tom.
As baseball fans, make sure you stop by the Water Wind Shop on the main concourse behind home plate for all of your 2013 Long Island Ducks souvenirs and merchandise. And also, while you're at the Water Wind Shop, you can bid on this year's special patriotic jerseys that the Long Island Ducks wore on the 4th of July. Those same jerseys are being auctioned off to benefit the Crackerjack Foundation, a charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. Make sure you visit the Water Wind Shop, main concourse behind home plate, to bid on your favorite Long Island Ducks jersey.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Swung on and ripped down the right field line. This one is deep. It is gone from CI to see you later.
2-0 here is well hit to right field. Drew Macias going back. Forget it, it's gone! A grand slam home run for Brian Nelson.
Justin Davies at the plate. The winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on. Bouncing ball left side. Off the mitt. Up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Louis Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again.
Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch. And the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions. Swing and miss for strike three. This ball game is over. The Long Island Ducks win it 5-4, and they are the champions of the Liberty Division. Lions punt up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play, and the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. And there is a mob scene of Long Island Ducks in right center field. They are the Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital pregame show.
We're live here at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York, and it is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And tonight it is Game 3 of a 4-game series between a pair of Liberty Division foes. It's the Long Island Ducks against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Well, good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday evening. My name is Michael Pollack. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play from Bethpage Ballpark tonight, where the Ducks look to follow up a tremendous come-from-behind victory over the Blue Crabs here last night and make it 2 wins in a row over the team that they have defeated in the first round of the playoffs the last 2 seasons. The Blue Crabs took the opener of this 4-game set here at Bethpage Ballpark on Monday night by a 5-3 score. But last night, things seemed bleak for the Ducks again until a big 3-run 7th inning that gave Long Island a 5-4 lead, and they would hang on to win the game by that very same score. So we'll recap last night's game first here on the pregame show. And for the Ducks, they were able to get the early lead. It was right-hander Bob Zimmerman getting the start for the Ducks, filling in for the injured Dontrell Willis, who had to miss the start with tricep tendonitis. So Zimmerman threw a scoreless first inning and a scoreless second inning, and in the bottom of the second, the Ducks would take the early lead with a 1-out double by Ralph Henriquez after Ray Navarrete popped out foul to the catcher. Ducks had a runner at second with 2 away for Craig Binnick. And the 0-1 on the way. Binnick will swing and line one down the left field line. That is a fair ball. It hugs the line and heads to the left field corner. Henriquez rounds third. He will come home to score. Binnick going for 2. He is in there safely with an RBI double. And in the bottom of the second inning, the Ducks take the early 1-0 lead. So the Ducks had the early 1-0 lead on Binnick's 9th run batted in of the season, and he was followed up with a base hit from Dan Lyons. First pitch from Marshall, and Lyons lines one into right field. That's going to be a base hit heading towards the line. Around third is Binnick. He will come home to score. Lyons is going to stop at first with the RBI single. Back-to-back 2-out hits for the Ducks, and they lead it 2-0 here in the second inning. So Dan Lyons, with his 21st run batted in of the year, gave the Ducks an early 2-0 lead after 2. It stayed that way until the fourth. Zimmerman did not allow a run through the first 3 innings, but he lost his control, got a little bit tired in the 4th inning. With 1 out, Jake Opitz single to right. Cesar Nicholas followed with a double to right to put runners at second and third with only 1 out. Jose Salas grounded out to second to force home a run. His 39th RBI of the year made it a 2-1 game. Jeremy Owens followed with an RBI double to left field. His 22nd run batted in of the year tied the game at 2. And then Vladimir Sutil followed with a 2-run home run over the wall and left. His 4th homer of the year, RBIs 35 and 36. And the Blue Crabs, with a 4-run, 5-hit inning, had taken a 4-2 lead over the Ducks. That would be the end for Bob Zimmerman, but the bullpen would come in and would do the job. Nick DeBar threw 2 scoreless innings of relief for Zimmerman in the 5th and the 6th. Daniel Herrera pitched a scoreless 7th, and he struck out the side. And so the Ducks went into the 7th inning stretch trailing by 2, looking for some sort of a spark to take the lead back. Well, Ray Navarrete led off the inning. He picked up his 997th career Atlantic League hit with a single to left. That spelled the end for Ian Marshall, who was taken out by Patrick Osborne. Bo Vaughn would come in. He would give up back-to-back singles to Craig Binnick and Dan Lyons to load the bases. And then with Joe Ashbrodeen at the plate, he threw a wild pitch that allowed Navarrete to score from third and allowed the tying run to move to third and the go-ahead run to move to second. So Joe Ashbrodeen was at the plate with runners at second and third, 1 out in the 7th inning. Or check that, I should say, no out in the 7th inning, and the Ducks trailing by 1. And here's a 2-1. Brodeen will swing and tap one here past the mound towards second. Charging in is the second baseman Opitz. He'll throw to first in time for the out. Runner scores from third, and we are all tied up at 4 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So Joe Ashbrodeen with the RBI ground out, his 46th run batted in of the year, tied the game at 4. Patrick Osborne came out of the dugout again. He took Vaughn out of the game, put Kyle Mertens, the league leader in appearances in the game, and the first batter he faced was Josh Barfield. Mertens from the stretch deals, and Barfield swings and chops one up the middle into center field. A base hit for Josh Barfield. Trotting home from third to score is Dan Lyons. It's an RBI single for Josh Barfield. 3 runs have scored in the 7th, and the Ducks now lead it 5-4. So Josh Barfield with the RBI single, giving the Ducks a 5-4 lead. Ian Snell would pitch a scoreless 8th inning. Jared Lansford would come on for the 9th to try and earn the save. He gave up a leadoff single to Vladimir Sutil, but Renny Osuna hit into a 6-4-3 double play, and Sean Smith struck out swinging to end the game, and the Ducks had their 19th come-from-behind win of the season with a 5-4 win. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Ducks, who left 6 on base. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Blue Crabs, who left 7. Daniel Herrera got the win. He pitched a scoreless 7th inning. 1-0 now on the season. Bo Vaughn would take the loss. He dropped to 1-1. And Jared Lansford earned his 7th save of the year in a game that took 2 hours and 55 minutes in front of the 8th pass capacity crowd at Bethpage Ballpark this year, a crowd of 6,224. So the Ducks enter tonight in first place by now 3.5 games over the Bridgeport Bluefish in the Liberty Division standings at 16-9 in the second half, 46-49 overall this season. Blue Crabs are 6 games behind the Ducks. They are 10-15 here in the second half, and an even 47-47 this season. We'll take a break on the pregame show. When we come back, I'm joined by Ducks pitching coach Steve Foucault to talk about the rotation of late and the bullpen's terrific performance last night.
Hi, this is manager Kevin Byers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500. North Shore LIJ, Southside Hospital in Bayshore, is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding health care right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com.
Back at Bethpage Ballpark, we get ready for tonight's game between the Ducks and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Last night it was all about the pitching for Long Island, specifically the bullpen. 5 shutout innings in relief of Bob Zimmerman, helping key the Ducks come from behind win over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. So who better to talk to than the pitching coach of the Ducks in his 3rd season as the pitching coach here on Long Island, Steve Foucault. He joins us on the pregame show. All right, Steve, the Ducks get a big win last night, come from behind victory, and I think one of the big keys last night was the bullpen with 5 scoreless innings in relief of Bob Zimmerman. First, talk about Zimmerman and tell me how important it was for him after pitching an inning the day before to go out there, take the ball with Dontrell Willis's injury, and pitch 4 innings for you last night.
That was pretty huge for us. We needed somebody to take up some innings because our bullpen was pretty light anyhow. Some guys needed some days off, and Bob did a good job and kept it close enough where we had a chance to come back to win the game.
How key has Bob Zimmerman been to the rotation over the last 3 years, and the pitching staff as a whole? Seems like he always goes out there and is able to eat up innings. He's the biggest inning eater on this team.
Yeah, Bob's a great competitor. He works hard, but between his outings, whether he's starting or relieving, he can do both, and he really works so hard that sometimes you have to tell him to back off a little bit.
Yeah, talk a little bit about last night. 3 strong innings to start off and then kind of lost it a little bit in the 4th. What did you notice a little bit about his delivery and his pitching motion that might have changed that inning?
He could have got a little tired. It looks like he was falling off the mound a little bit, causing his ball to leak to the right away from left-handed hitters, and wasn't in the strike zone enough and made a couple of bad pitches and gave up a couple of hits to get some runs up.
All right, talk about the bullpen. 5 scoreless innings, as we mentioned. Daniel Herrera gets the win. Jared Lansford, the save. Just talk about how key the bullpen was last night, what you saw from all the guys that came in and threw.
Yeah, Nick DeBar was terrific. He was throwing some sinkers that probably sank 18 inches. They looked like split-finger fastballs, and they couldn't even put a bat on it. And those were 2 huge innings for us to keep us close. And then Herrera pitched another great inning. He's been a big help to our bullpen as a left-hand pitcher. And then we had the 2 guys finish the game, and they were fabulous last night.
Yeah, specifically Snell and Jared Lansford. They had been struggling a little bit as of late, but both threw scoreless innings last night. How important is it for those 2 guys to get back on track, putting up zeros when they come into games?
Yeah, we made a small adjustment with Snell in his delivery. He was holding the ball too long in his glove, and he started getting it out earlier and has a little better downhill plane. And Jared just needed a rest. He was pretty wore out. I think he had some dead arm. His ball had no life. And last night you saw the life come back to his fastball.
And you think for a guy like Jared, too, a guy who's been the 8th inning setup guy all year long, now has to go into the closer role with Leo Rosales out. Do you think there's a little bit of a different mentality there for him?
It is a little different. You know, getting the last 3 outs of the game is probably the hardest thing in the game. And that's why the closers make so much money.
Go back to Daniel Herrera a little bit. He comes in after Eric Neeson gets signed by the Red Sox organization. Neeson had been providing that big role as a lefty specialist, a late inning guy. Now Herrera comes in, and although he can't really pitch back-to-back days, recovering from Tommy John, how vital has he been to your guys' bullpen?
He's been terrific. He can get left-handers and right-handers out. He comes in and you can tell he's got big league time and quite a bit of it because he keeps the ball down. And if he misses the strike zone, it's down.
I'm sure it's not often that you've seen guys that throw the screwball, but how fun has it been to see him so far throw that pitch into his arsenal?
That's pretty cool. I had a guy about 10 years ago in his league that threw a screwball, and he was a big league pitcher as well. And it's an unusual pitch, and the hitters don't get to see him very often.
Well, I think the biggest question I have to ask for you is you got about 7 guys that can be starters right now, and you got 5 spots in the rotation with James Hauser coming back and Matt White coming back to start tonight. Talk about what the decision process has been like to figure out who goes into the starting rotation and who goes into the bullpen.
Well, me and Kevin talk about it along with the front office people, and you know, these guys have made the decisions very difficult because they're all pitching pretty well. Nobody's great and nobody's been horrible. They've all been good, and it makes the decision tough. And it's better to make tough decisions than to have easy decisions, for sure.
Yeah, you can never say that you have too much pitching. With Matt Way coming back from the shoulder impingement tonight, what do you expect from him on the mound? How far do you expect him to be able to go? And how excited are you to see what he can do back on the mound after getting some time off?
Well, it's good to see him back, and he looks like he's fairly healthy. And we expect about 60 pitches, which will probably be about 3 innings. And if he really pitches well, he could probably pitch 4. Now, the key to him is going to be how he feels after he pitches, and we'll see how that goes.
Do you think some of the struggles during the course of the year for him have been just because of this nagging shoulder injury, or do you think, have you noticed something else that may have contributed to some of it?
I don't think it's the injury as much as, Matt's a pretty young guy and doesn't have a lot of experience, and he's pitched for 2 straight years and hasn't missed any time, and he was probably just wore out, and when you're wore out, you do get little nagging injuries, and hopefully he's had enough time off where he's recuperated, and we just need to rebuild his strength now.
You guys have split the first 2 games of this series after losing your first series of the second half over the weekend. How important is it to get that leg up in the series here tonight?
That'd be nice to win this game for sure, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings.
All right, Steve. Well, thanks so much for joining us here on the pregame show. Best of luck the rest of the homestand.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Steve Foucault, for joining us here on the pregame show. Just had a beautiful rendition of our national anthem from Sabrina Sully. She was joined on the field by the New Hyde Park Little League and the Hicksville Orange Crushes, our dream teams tonight. And the color guard at first base was Pack 204 from Miller Place. The color guard around at third, Girl Scout Service Unit 60. We'll take a break. When we come back, starting lineups and first pitch here tonight between the Ducks and the Blue Crabs.
Hi, this is Steve Foucault, pitching coach for the Ducks. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital in Bayshore is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding health care right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com.
Amy Cornella, age 17.
Last year, 49 people a day died from a totally preventable national public health problem. 49 people a day were killed at the hands of drunk drivers. So the next time you're drinking and you're thinking about driving, ask yourself, do you really want to add to this list?
Elijah Anthony Michael Burrow Sealy, age 2 months.
Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. A message from Suffolk County Stop DWI.
Just about ready to go here tonight as the Long Island Ducks and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs play Game 3 of a 4-game series here this evening. Ducks will try and make it 2 straight wins, and we take a look at the Blue Crabs starting lineup here tonight. That will face left-handed pitcher Matt Way. For Southern Maryland, Jeremy Owens is going to lead off. He is in center field. Brian Barton in left field batting second, and Rennie Osuna, the third baseman, hits third. After the loss last night, Patrick Osborne juggling up his lineup incredibly. Caesar Nicholas is the cleanup hitter. He's the DH. Alvin Colina bats fifth and does the catching. Jose Salas at first base will hit sixth. Vladimir Sutil, the shortstop and 7-hitter. Jake Opitz is at second base. He bats eighth, and rounding out the order is the right fielder, Sean Smith. Way from the windup deals a first pitch fastball on the outside corner for strike one, and we are underway.
Airport start time of the game is 7:07.
7:07 here tonight. The official first pitch time, and now the 0-1 to Owens is a changeup blowing outside. He was the count at 1-1.
Airport temperature of the game 76 degrees.
76 degrees, a cooler night than it has been of late, and the weather is perfect again. No rain to speak of, just some high thin clouds as Owens swings and misses for strike two. Very light breeze blowing from right to left here. Not much wind to talk about, though, as the sun continues to set. A very cool and comfortable night here at Bethpage Ballpark. Not cold at all, but definitely a lot cooler and drier than it has been of late. The 1-2 is fisted foul behind the plate. Upstairs and out of play. We'll do it once again at a ball and 2 strikes. Jeremy Owens, the leadoff hitter, at .228 on the season, 5 homers and 22 runs batted in. We talk about the big change in the lineup for Southern Maryland. Owens hit 9th on Monday, 8th yesterday, now leads off here today. And the 1-2 from Way is in there, a called strike three over the inside corner. Nice pitch from Way, and that's the first strikeout for the southpaw here tonight.
Strikeout by Matt Way puts the first K on the Cradle of Aviation Skateboard located tonight behind home
Well,
plate.
Matt Way returning to the starting rotation here tonight. He has been out almost a full month. He last pitched on July the 1st. He has been out with a shoulder impingement, has had to battle that injury a couple times this year, missed a couple starts in early June with the injury, and then had to miss almost the entire month of July. But on the last day of July, he is back there and pitching for the Ducks. First pitch here to Brian Barton, taking up an inside for ball 1. Barton hitting the cleanup spot in each of the first 2 games of this series, now batting second. He is the left fielder for Southern Maryland. And the 1-0 on the way. And the pitch is outside and low for ball 2. Barton hitting .271 this year, 1 home run, 20 runs batted in. He missed about a month and a half after fracturing the orbital bone in his face when he bunted a ball into his eye here at Bethpage Ballpark. 2-0. That fastball is on the outside edge for a strike, 2-1. Ducks are in the home whites tonight with the pinstripes and the orange Ducks logo on the front, green number on the front and back. Blue Crabs are in the alternate red jerseys with the white lettering and numbering. 2-1. Check swing grounder to the third base side of the mound, way off the mound fields, and throws to Navarrete at first for the out. And there's 2 away here in the top of inning number 1. I think there's a chance to go through the Ducks' defensive order. Joe Ashbrodine in left, Craig Binnick in center, and Adam Bailey is around in right. Killer B is manning the outfield here this evening. On the infield, Brian Nelson is at third. Dan Lyons is the shortstop. P.J. Phillips gets the start at second base with Josh Barfield getting the night off. And Ray Navarrete gets the start over at first. Behind home plate doing the catching is Ramon Castro. And on the mound is the left-hander Matt Way. Bill Hall serves as the DH tonight. So Henriquez gets the night off from catching after catching last night. And Josh Barfield also gets the evening off. First pitch is low here to Rennie Osuna. He is the third baseman and 3-hitter tonight, after serving as the leadoff hitter in each of the first 2 games of this series. Here's the 1-0, and he swings and grounds one right side here. Navarrete on a backhand, nice pick. He's a race to the bag, and he just beats Osuna. Navarrete does not have very good speed. Osuna has terrific speed, but Navarrete just got to the bag in time to retire Osuna. So a good start for Matt Way in his first appearance in almost a month. He retires the Blue Crabs in order in his first half inning. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Blue Crabs nothing, and the Long Island Ducks coming to bat.
Hi, this is Ray Navarrete, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks, serving all of Long Island, both North and South Fork locations to better serve you. We're located in Ronkonkoma and have a complete range of janitorial supplies for all your facilities' needs. Whether it's paper, plastics, chemicals, machinery, or equipment, no business is ever too big or too small for us. Don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee. Visit us on the web at www.nefaci.com or give us a call at 631-563-8119.
Few places on earth offer the charm and excitement of Fire Island. At Fire Island Ferries, located conveniently at 99 Maple Avenue in Bay Shore, they offer convenient travel to Fire Island 7 days a week. Fire Island is quickly becoming a top destination for families of all ages. Experience the informal, carefree communities, the dazzling night scene, enjoy fine dining, or climb to the top of one of the tallest lighthouses in the United States. But there's only one way to get there, by calling Fire Island Ferries at 631-665-3600 today. For fare and scheduling information, please visit fireislandferries.com.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Ducks and the Blue Crabs. The Ducks and Municipal Credit Union have teamed up this season to present the Walk with a Purpose promotion. Every time a Long Island Ducks player walks, Municipal Credit Union will make a donation to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Municipal Credit Union serving members since 1916. Wade Corpy on the mound tonight for the Blue Crabs. He is a left-hander. He'll face a Ducks lineup that looks like this. Joe Ashbrodine in left field leading off. Craig Binnick, the center fielder, bats second. And hitting third and playing third is Brian Nelson. Bill Hall, the designated hitter. He is the cleanup hitter tonight. Ramon Castro, the catcher and 5-hitter. Adam Bailey in right field. He bats sixth. Ray Navarrete batting seventh, playing first base. P.J. Phillips is at second base. He will bat eighth, and rounding out the order is the Duck shortstop, Dan Lyons. First pitch here to Brodeen, who bats from the right side, is taken for a called strike. The count 0-1. Brodeen had .319 on the season, 11 home runs, 46 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball missed inside, even the count at a ball and a strike. The umpires for tonight's game, Hank Himonen behind home plate. Alan Reyes is around at first, and Matt Hensel is over at third. 1-1 from Corpy, and Brodeen grounds one here to the right side. In the hole, the second baseman Opitz fields and throws over to first for the putout. So Brodeen is retired, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the first inning.
The PC Richards home whistle player of the game, Long Island Ducks center fielder, number 24, Craig Binnick. Number 24.
So with one away, Craig Binnick is going to come up to the plate. He is the center fielder and two-hitter for the Ducks. First pitch on the way, and that misses down low for ball one. Binnick at .244 this year, 21 for 86, 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. And here a check swing foul ball. That goes off to the first base side of the plate. Count is even up at 1-1. Good crowd on hand. Fans still filing in here tonight. And Corpy's pitch is lifted deep but foul down the right field line by Binnick. Back into the crowd, and that'll even up, run the count to 1-2. Tonight is the 5th annual Fire Safety Awareness Night here at Bethpage Ballpark, presented by Underwriters Laboratories. The first 1,500 fans in attendance taking home Ducks spiral notepads. 1-2 on the ground, back to the mound. Nice grab by Corpy on one hop. He throws over to first for the putout, and Binnick is retired for out number 2. Take a look at the Blue Crabs defensive lineup. It'll be Brian Barton in left field tonight, Jeremy Owens in center, and Sean Smith is over in right. On the infield, it's Renny Osuna at third. The shortstop is Vladimir Sutil. Jake Opitz is at second base. And around at first is Jose Salas. Behind home plate doing the catching is Alvin Colina. And on the mound is the left-hander Wade Corpy. So here is Brian Nelson to the plate, switch hitter, batting from the right side. The first pitch from Corpy. Nelson takes a curveball in for a strike. And the count 0-1. Nelson has been hot of late. He's hitting .289 on the year, 11 home runs, 50 runs batted in. Leads the team with those 50 RBIs. And the 0-1 here is on the ground foul along the third base line past manager Kevin Baez, who also does the coaching over at third. Nick Tabar is doing the coaching over at first today. So 2 men out and a count of 0-2 here on Brian Nelson as Wade Corpy tries to work a 1-2-3 first inning, just like Matt Way did in the top half of this inning. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Infield shifted very slightly here to the left side, and the 0-2 pitch from Corpy is swung on and fouled over the screen and upstairs behind home plate. So we'll do it once again. Nelson has 11 homers this year. That is tied for the team lead with Danny Perales and Joash Brodeen. However, all 11 of Nelson's home runs have come batting left-handed. Hit the ball well from the right side, just has much more power left-handed. Now the 0-2 is a fastball way upstairs. Count goes to 1-2 on Nelson. Corpy enters tonight 2-4 on the year, 5.10 ERA through 14 games, 10 of which have been starts. And now his 1-2 here to Nelson is swung on and foul tipped into the glove of Alvin Colina for strike 3. And that retires the side. So the Ducks go in order just like the Blue Crabs did in the top half of the first inning. We'll take the game to the second. No score between Long Island and Southern Maryland.
Hi, this is James Hauser, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to the Ducks Baseball on Ducks' official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc paving stones and walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated Paver Shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver Shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc Paver, let Nicoloc Pavers pave your way.
We move to the top of the second inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. No score between the Long Island Ducks and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Top of the Ducks injury report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. Dontrell Willis was scratched from last night's start with tricep tendonitis. He had suffered from that injury earlier this year. The good news is Kevin Byers expects him only to miss that one start. Should be back the next time his spot in the rotation comes through, which would be on Sunday here to close out the homestand. So the good news is Willis' injury not expected to be severe. I mentioned yesterday, too, Eric Threets has a shoulder injury. He's out for about 10 days. And Leo Rosell is still on the inactive list with a calf injury. He will still be out a couple of weeks. Josh Barfield out of the lineup tonight. He was healthy enough to play last night, but you can definitely see when he was running he wasn't at 100%. He had missed 6 games with a toe injury from a foul ball off of his toe in Camden. So Kevin Byers giving him the night off tonight as he remains day-to-day, but see if he gets back in there tomorrow here for the finale of this 4-game set. Caesar Nicholas is going to lead things off here. He is the cleanup hitter. First pitch is down low, and the count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. Nicholas hitting .210 on the year. He's got 7 home runs and 27 runs batted in. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that hits the outside corner for a strike. The count is 1-1. Nicholas awaits the pitch from Way, who works out of the windup. And is 1-1. Is hit on the ground, back to the middle, knocked down by Way, now trickles to the third base side. Off the mound, Way fields. He's got plenty of time, and he throws to first for the out. Good job by Matt Way to knock that ball down. That was a hard comebacker. He appears to be just fine. Kevin Byers on the top step of the dugout trying to call out to Way, make sure he is all right.
Number 44, Alvin Colina, number 44.
So Nicholas is retired, and a good job by Way showing his athleticism, too. After knocking that ball down, and when it kicked away to the third base side, he went right to the baseball and got the out still at first. So here's Alvin Colina, who is the 5-hitter and catcher, with 1 out and the base is empty here in inning number 2. And the first pitch from Way is a fastball on the outside edge for strike 1. Colina hitting .239 this season, 7 home runs, 23 runs batted in. Had the night off yesterday after serving as the DH here on Monday. And the 0-1 is low and inside from Way. That'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Matt Way 3-4 this year, 4.60 earned run average through 12 starts. Again, has missed some time, a couple different points this year due to a shoulder impingement. 1-1, swing and a miss. Good changeup from Matt Way. That is his signature pitch. That is the pitch that he uses a lot to try and get strike 3. And there he threw with 1 strike and got Colina to chase. So the count 1-2 on the Blue Crabs backstop. Left-hander ready, and his 1-2 pitch is low. That'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Last night, a pass-capacity crowd here at Bethpage Ballpark with the Grucci fireworks, 6,224. Good for the Ducks' 8th pass-capacity crowd of the season. Here's the 2-2, and the pitch is swung on and grounded to short. Couple hops for Dan Lyons, gobbles it up, throws to first, and it is in time for the out. That retires Colina, and there's 2 away here in the second inning. So again, Way has not pitched since July the 1st. That was a start in Somerset, final game of a 4-game series. Ducks would lose it in 14 innings by a count of 6-5. Way allowed 5 runs, all earned on 6 hits in 4 1/3 innings. walked 2 and struck out 3. But he's taken the no decision his last 2 starts and picked up a win back on June 21st here against the Sugarland Skeeters with 5 shutout innings. First pitch on the way here to Jose Salas, and this breaking ball misses low and inside for ball 1. Seen a couple blue crab batters, that have come to the plate here in this game wearing different numbers than their normal numbers. Usually they wear the gray jerseys here on the road, but they're wearing the reds here tonight. And here a swing and a miss. Late on the fastball was Salas, and the count even at 1-1. Salas hitting .254, 3 homers, 39 runs batted in. He typically wears 12, but is now sporting 21 tonight. 1-1. That fastball came up and inside, and having to lean back out of the way was Salas. 2-1 the count on the switch hitting catcher. Blue Crabs have 3 catchers on their roster. 1 is on the DL, though that is Troy Snitker, who is out with an injury. He replaced Jeff Stevens, a pitcher who was on the DL earlier this series. 2-1 from Way. That's low and outside for ball 3. No score as we play here in the top half of the second inning. Both sides looking for their first base runner here tonight. Infield shifted around slightly to the left side, and here's the 3-1. Way kicks, fires, and Salas takes a strike on the outside corner. Good fastball from Way to even the count at 3-2. So Way trying to work another 1-2-3 inning here in the second. And his payoff on the way is swung on and fouled off back to the backstop behind home plate. Salas was fooled on that pitch, just caught a piece to stay alive. Quiet crowd here so far. Lights are on here at Bethpage Ballpark. Some thin clouds up high overhead, but nothing threatening. Another beautiful summer night here in late July. 3-2. Breaking ball a little bit high for ball 4. That's the first base runner for Southern Maryland tonight as Matt Way allows the walk to Jose Salas. So runner on with 2 out here. That's going to bring up the shortstop and 7 hitter Vladimir Sutil. So Salas makes his way to first base with his 13th walk of the year. And here is Sutil batting from the right side. Way will have to work out of the stretch for the first time tonight. First pitch, and that is down low and inside for ball 1. Sutil hitting .290 on the season, hit his 4th home run of the year here last night, and he's got 36 runs batted in. Salas takes his lead at first, does not have good speed, and this pitch is a fastball on the inside edge for a strike to even the count at 1-1. Again, Steve Foucault saying during the pregame show, Matt Way will probably be limited to about 60 pitches here tonight. Again, making his first start in almost a month. He is at 28 right now. And the 1-1 is Sutil. Breaking ball, drops in for a strike at the knees. And Way quickly ahead here at 1-2. Defense pretty much playing straight away. The second baseman, Phillips, shaded very slightly up the middle. Likely will go and cover in case Salas tries to steal, which is very unlikely. And a 1-2 from Way. Upstairs on a fastball. That'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Quacker Jack down on the lower concourse here behind home plate, saying hello to some young fans on this Wednesday night. 2-2 pitch, and that's fisted foul, first base side. Back up into the 200 section of seats. Nice backhanded bare hand catch. An older gentleman down there in section about 210. On the backhand, caught it with his bare hand. Great grab by the fan down the right field line. So we'll have another 2-2 here in this at bat. Salas leads, and the pitch is on the inside corner. Strike 3 called. Second strikeout of the night for Matt Way, and he retires the side here in the second. No runs, no hits, a walk and a runner left on base, and we take this game to the bottom of the second inning with the Blue Crabs and the Ducks still scoreless here on this Wednesday night.
Hi, this is shortstop Dan Lyons. You can follow me on Twitter at @TheDannyLyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
This one is clocked. Deep left field by Dan Lyons.
Going back is left fielder Peter Barrows. He's looking up. That ball will not leave its wingman. I feel the need for speed. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. It's no good. Talk to me.
Hey, Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Every time a Ducks hitter goes deep, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all the winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
This summer, LIPA can help you save big on a new central air conditioning system. With up to $1,000 in rebates and up to $500 in operating cost savings each year. And only a LIPA participating Cool Homes contractor can make sure you get all these savings, plus a quality installation for maximum comfort over the life of your system. Ready to save? We're ready to help. Visit lipower.org/coolhomes to make sure that your contractor is a LIPA Cool Homes contractor.
No scores. We go to the bottom of the second inning here between the Ducks and the Blue Crabs. And fans, the series between Long Island and Southern Maryland will end here tomorrow night, the end of this 4-game series. This is also the final visit for the Blue Crabs here this regular season. Ducks will head to Southern Maryland one more time in early September. And that will wrap up the season series between these two teams. Ducks have a 9-6 advantage right now in the season series. They can guarantee themselves at least a split with a win here tonight. First pitch to Bill Hall, and that's taken outside for ball one. Game time tomorrow night is 7:05. Gates will open early again at 5:15. A special charity softball game beforehand between the New York Police Department and Suffolk County Police Department / Suffolk County Corrections. So that'll take place between 5:30 and 6:30. There's a strike on the inside corner to even the count at 1-1. So again, the gates open at 5:10. For the 5:30 softball game, then the Ducks and Blue Crabs take the field at 7:05. It'll be right-hander John Brownell for the Ducks, left-handed pitcher Michael Ballard for the Blue Crabs. 1-1. Hall takes low, and that'll run the count to 2-1. It's also Prostate Cancer Awareness Night tomorrow. Join the Ducks as they team up once again with Ann Randall's Fans for the Cure in the fight against prostate cancer. Tickets still available for tomorrow night's game. You can get them one of three ways. As the 2-1 here to Hall is swung on and missed for strike two. You can visit the Bethpage Ballpark box office, which is open throughout the game tonight and will be open tomorrow from 10 a.m. throughout the course of the day. You can also go online to liducks.com or call 631-940-TIXX. 2-ball, 2-strike count here on Hall. He's the cleanup hitter in DH at 279 on the season, 10 homers, 41 runs batted in. And here he takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike three. Second strikeout of the day for the left-hander Wade Corpy, and there's one away here in the second. Hall asked the home plate umpire Hank Keminen if that pitch definitely had caught the outside corner. Not sure Hall agreed with the call. So one out, and that'll bring up the catcher and 5-hitter Ramon Castro, who bats from the right side. Castro had the night off last night, back in there tonight. It seems like every other day they catching tandem of Castro and Henriquez switch off. Here, first pitch swinging. Castro pops one in the air to right field. Moving over towards the line is Sean Smith. He will make the catch. So Castro is retired on one pitch, and quickly 2 men out here in the second inning. Corpy has picked up the loss 3 of his last 4 times to the mound. The only other time was a no decision against York on July the 21st. His last win came back on June the 30th. That was in Sugar Land, when the Blue Crabs defeated the Skeeters 7-2. So Corpy has now gone over a month without picking up a win. And here he faces Adam Bailey with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch to Bailey is a breaking ball that missed for ball 1. Bailey hoping to have a good night here tonight after an 0-for-4 performance last night with 3 strikeouts. Fortunately, the Ducks still won the game, but Bailey was none too happy. 1-0, and that curveball missed a bit up and inside, and it's quickly 2-0. A couple good pitches that time for Wade Corpy, just didn't get the strike calls. So it's 2-0 here on Bailey, who bats from the left side in this lefty-lefty matchup. Pitch, and Bailey takes a fastball strike on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Bailey, the only true lefty hitter in the Ducks lineup. They've got all righties or switch hitters aside from Bailey. Here's the 2-1, and Bailey will take a fastball outside for ball 3. So Matt Way retired the first 5 he faced before allowing the 2-out walk to Jose Salas. We'll see if Bailey can work a 2-out walk here in this inning. And here's the 3-1 from Corpy. It's low for ball 4, and Bailey does the same. It's the first base runner of the night for Long Island, and it is a Municipal Credit Union walk with a purpose. Every time the Ducks batter walks, the Quacker Jack Foundation wins.
Hitting in the 7th position for your Long Island Ducks, here's the first baseman, number 16, Ray Navarrete, who is playing in his 900th Atlantic League baseball game, the second most in the Atlantic League.
Well, as you hear from Bob O'Ton, the public address announcer here at Bethpage Ballpark, 900th Atlantic League game here tonight for Ray Navarrete, second most in league history. So congratulations to Ray on reaching that milestone. First pitch on the way from Corpy to Navarrete, and that is taken on the outside corner for strike 1. So Navarrete has reached the magical 900 game mark here tonight, second all time to Jeff Nettles of the Somerset Patriots, who is at 1,006. So unless Navarrete decides to play an extra season here, he is not going to be able to reach that 1,006 mark. Throw over to first, and back safely is Adam Bailey. And Navarrete is also just 3 hits away from the magical 1,000 hit plateau in his Atlantic League career. He enters tonight at 997. Here comes the 0-1. Left-hander deals, and Navarrete will take a fastball up and outside, even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So Bailey, the runner at first, has okay speed here with 2 out. No score between the Ducks and the Blue Crabs. Bottom half of inning number 2 here at Bethpage Ballpark. 1-1 count. The pitch, and that misses the outside corner for ball 2. Navarrete wearing those bright orange cleats on the field here at Bethpage Ballpark. So I'm wearing them all homestand long. They definitely draw your attention. 2-1. That misses low. The Ducks being very patient here now with Wade Corpy, who has now walked Adam Bailey and fallen behind Navarrete 3-1. If Ray can reach, then up next would be P.J. Phillips. 3-1 the count. Corpy gets the sign. And here's the offering. It's low for ball 4, so Navarrete draws the walk. Back-to-back 2-out walks for the Ducks here in the second inning. And it's another Municipal Credit Union walk with a purpose. Every time a Long Island Ducks player walks, the Quacker Jack Foundation wins. And with the walk, that's going to prompt pitching coach Joe Gannon to head to the mound here in just the second inning. And he wants to have a chat here with the left-hander to try and settle him down and get out of this inning without allowing the Ducks to get the early lead. Ducks put a 2-spot on the board in last night's game in the bottom of the second inning to take the early 2-0 advantage. So Gannon has the quick chat and then heads back to the dugout. However, Corpy and Colina continue to chat, as does Jose Salas.
Second baseman, number 9, P.J. Phillips, number 9.
So after the back-to-back walks to Adam Bailey and Ray Navarrete, that's now 8 of his last 10 pitches that have gone out of the strike zone for the left-hander Wade Corpy. On the year, Corpy has 27 walks to 26 strikeouts, so he has had a tendency to walk a few too many batters, and last time out he did tie a season high in strikeouts with 5. That was July 26th at Lancaster in a 7-2 Barnstormer win. So here's P.J. Phillips with a chance to give the Ducks the early lead. First and second, 2 out for Long Island. Neither side with a hit yet. First pitch on the way from Corpy, and that's way inside. Almost caught Phillips on the foot. Count is 1-0. Phillips hitting .236 on the season. He has 4 home runs, 15 runs batted in. Did not play last night. And the 1-0. Swinging a ground ball foul along the third base line. Karam's out in a shallow left field where Brian Barton will go retrieve it. That'll even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So the count is even up at 1-1 here. Barton picks up the baseball, hands it to a fan in the crowd, and will head back to his spot out in left. Again, the runner at second base is Adam Bailey. He has so-so speed. The runner at first is Ray Navarrete. He does not have good speed. So a single doesn't necessarily give the Ducks the lead, and an extra base hit doesn't necessarily mean 2 runs. Quackerjack leading the fans in a Let's Go Ducks chant atop the third base dugout. And here comes a 1-1 of Phillips. And the pitch is outside from Wade Corpy. Count goes to 2-1. Most walks in his start for Corpy was 5. That was on July 6th at home against the Skeeters, when he pitched just 4 innings, walked 5 in an 11-1 Skeeters rout of the Blue Crabs. 2-1, and that inside for ball 3. So for the third straight hitter, Wade Corpy has fallen behind 3-1, and he is 1 pitch away from walking the bases loaded and bringing up the 9-hitter and shortstop Dan Lyons. The Ducks playing it very patient here against Corpy as he has lost the strike zone in this bottom of the second inning. Corpy gets the sign from Colina, and the 3-1 is on the inside corner for strike 2. Phillips took a couple steps towards first, but the strike call was made, and now the runners will be off on the 3-2 pitch with 2 men out. So Phillips digs back in from the right side. Bailey and Navarrete take their leads. And the 3-2 from Corpy. Runners go, and the pitch is swung on and fouled off. First base side, well out of play. And we will do it once again at 3-2. Corpy already at 34 pitches here in the second inning. That's combined for the game, 34 pitches. No score in the second inning. Ducks threatening. First and second with 2 out. And another payoff upcoming from Corpy to Phillips. Here's the pitch, and Phillips will swing and pop one in the air to shallow right field. The second baseman Opitz goes out, called off by the right fielder Smith, who will make the catch, and that will retire the side. So the Ducks threaten, but they cannot score. No runs, no hits, a couple of walks, and they leave 2 on the base paths. So we'll head to the third here at Bethpage Ballpark. Still no score between Long Island and Southern Maryland.
Hi, this is Josh Barfield, second baseman for the Ducks, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
We go to the third inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks and the Blue Crabs are scoreless, and it is time for tonight's third inning trivia, which is brought to you by Carvel. Carvel celebrating more than 75 years of making people happy. Well, today, 2 different pitchers set single-season team records for saves. In Bridgeport today, John Hunton earned his 24th save of the year. And in York, Juan Rincon earned his 19th save of the year. Both of those single-season team records for the Patriots and the Revolution, respectively. So we want to know who holds the Long Island Ducks record for most saves in a single season. And if you can give us a year that happened or the number of saves, we'll give you some bonus points. But again, who holds the record for most saves in a single season for a Long Island Ducks pitcher? We'll let you think about it. We'll give you the answer in the bottom half of this third inning. First pitch from Matt Way to the number 8 hitter, Jake Opitz, was in for a strike. And now the 0-1 is on the ground up the first base line, just foul. Navarrete made a diving attempt, and the ball went just to the right of the first base bag. So unfortunately, that ball to the right of the chalk, and the count quickly 0-2 here on Jake Opitz. Opitz, the second baseman and 8 hitter, batting from the left side. He is at .278 on the year, 3 home runs, and 12 runs batted in. So Opitz will step back in. Way gets the sign, and here comes the 0-2. Pitch on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. Nice changeup for Matt Way. That is strikeout number 3 on the night for Way, and there's one away here in the third.
It's located tonight in section 203, and they're doing a mark for this job.
So that retires Opitz. And with one out is the right fielder, Sean Smith, coming up to the plate to face the left-hander, Matt Way. Way gets the sign, and here comes his first pitch. Smith will take, and that misses low and outside for ball 1. 58 2/3 innings for Way this season, entering tonight. 56 hits. He has walked 25 and struck out 56. 1-0. And that misses low and away again. And count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. It's been a mixed bag for Matt Way this season. He's had some pretty good starts, some very good starts. He's also had some rough ones. His last start before the injury and forced him to miss almost a month was one of those rough ones. Here a hard ground ball fouled on the third base line, runs the count to 2-1. He has faced Southern Maryland just once this year. That was way back on May the 26th in a 9-2 Blue Crabs win. Way took the loss. Allowed 6 hits in 7 innings, 6 runs allowed, but only 2 of them were earned as he did not get help from his defense that night. Way walked 2 and struck out 6. And here's the 2-1. Inside, it missed for ball 3. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. Way's best outing was probably his first win of the year back on April 25th. 7 shutout innings at Lancaster and a 6-0 win. Here a swing and a miss by Smith that will run the count full at 3-2 with 1 out here and the bases empty. Infield for the most part playing straight away. Nelson plays close to the line at third with the right-handed hitter up. 3-2 from Matt Way, and the pitch is inside and low for ball 4. So Way has walked his second hitter of the night. And the Blue Crabs have a runner at first with 1 man out here in the top of inning number 3.
Jeremy Owens, number 25.
So we flip the lineup over. We go back to the top of the order, and it's Jeremy Owens coming to the plate. He struck out looking his first time up. His league-leading 91st strikeout of the year. From the belt, Way is set, and his first pitch is in for a strike at the knees. The count 0-1. Last night, Jeremy Owens had a pretty good game. He was 1 for 2, had an RBI double, a run scored, his 11th double of the season. He also drew a pair of walks. The 0-1, fisted foul first base side. That is back into the crowd. Owens thought he might have broken his bat, but it did not break. However, the count is now 0-2. Owens wearing the high navy blue socks, digs back in from the right side. And the 0-2 on the way from the southpaw. Kicking a throw over to first, and back safely is Sean Smith. Smith had been in the top part of the order the first 2 games. He batted second the first 2 nights, but here tonight he is in the 9th spot in the order. Smith this year has 18 stolen bases, tied for the team lead. He has been caught 3 times. 0-2 and another throw over by Way to check on him. But Smith is back safely. So Owens awaits an 0-2 pitch. Way will try and get the ground ball here from the righty hitter. Left-hander ready. And the pitch on the way is swung and fisted out in a shallow left center field. That is going to be caught by Dan Lyons. Great grab by Dan Lyons, running back in a shallow left center, makes the over-the-shoulder catch. And that is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Left fielder, number 11, Brian Barton, number 11.
So 2 away in the 3rd. The runner still at first is Smith, and that'll bring up Brian Barton, the left fielder, and 2-hitter for the Blue Crabs. Both sides still looking for their first hit of the night. Way gets the sign from Ramon Castro. And the first pitch, runner goes. Pitch is a check swing foul ball. Back to the screen behind home plate in the count 0-1. Way to this point at 45 pitches. If he's able to get out of the inning quickly here, very well could see him make it through 4. That would be what Steve Foucault said during the pregame show would be good for Matt Way. He was hoping that he can give him 3, and preferably 4 if he pitched well. And so far he has looked pretty good on the mound aside from the 2 walks. But Steve Foucault and Kevin Bias happy to have Way back in the rotation. It's a topic we talked about during the pregame show. You now have got 7 guys who can really start for you for 5 spots in the rotation. 0-1. Check swing and going around was Brian Barton. So the count is quickly 0-2. So 0-2 the count here. Runner at first with 2 away is Sean Smith. We'll see if he takes off here with 2 strikes. Left-hander set. And another throw over to first to check on the base runner. Saw it here on Monday with James Hauser checking on Rennie Osuna quite frequently during the course of the game. Didn't want him to take a big lead and get a good opportunity to steal. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Way ready. Here's the pitch. And that is up and in tight. Runs the count 2-1-2 on Barton. If Barton is able to reach, up next would be Rennie Osuna. And a 1-2 from Way. Pitch is a fastball on the inside corner for strike 3 called. 3rd time tonight, Way has struck out a batter looking, and that's the 4th strikeout of the night for the Southpaw. No runs, no hits, a walk, a runner left on base. To the bottom of the 3rd we go. Still no score between the Ducks and the Blue Crabs.
Hi, this is pitcher Ian Snell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
Amy Cornella, age 17.
Last year, 49 people a day died from a totally preventable national public health problem. 49 people a day were killed at the hands of drunk drivers. So the next time you're drinking and you're thinking about driving, ask yourself, do you really want to add to this list?
Elijah Anthony Michael Burrow Sealy, age 2 months.
Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. A message from Suffolk County Stop DWI.
Few places on earth offer the charm and excitement of Fire Island. At Fire Island Ferries, located conveniently at 99 Maple Avenue in Bay Shore, they offer convenient travel to Fire Island 7 days a week. Fire Island is quickly becoming a top destination for families of all ages. Experience the informal, carefree communities, the dazzling night scene, enjoy fine dining, or climb to the top of one of the tallest lighthouses in the United States. But there's only one way to get there, by calling Fire Island Ferries at 631-665-3600 today. For fare and scheduling information, please visit fireislandferries.com.
Bottom half of inning number 3, no score between the Ducks and the Blue Crabs, and it's time for the answer to tonight's 3rd inning trivia, which is brought to you by Carvel. Carvel celebrating more than 75 years of making people happy. Gave you the question in the top half of the 3rd inning. We will give that to you once again after the first pitch to Dan Lyons from Wade Corpy. Left-hander deals, and Lyons takes outside for ball 1. Today, John Hutton earned his 24th save of the season for the Somerset Patriots, setting the franchise's all-time saves record for a single season with that 24th save. 1-0 is hit high in the air to left field for Barton. Drifting back in left field, he camps under it, and he will make the catch to retire Lyons for the first out of the 3rd. Also today in York, it was Juan Rincon recording his 19th save of the year, and that was the York Revolution single-season record for saves in a season. So we wanted to know what the Ducks' single-season record was for most saves in 1 year. And if you guessed Matt Wagner, you would be correct. Matt Wagner In the year 2000, the first year of the franchise, Wagner recorded 36 saves, and till to today, that stands as the most saves in a single season by a Ducks pitcher. This one is low to Joash Brodin for ball one as the Ducks flip the lineup over. Brodin bounced to second in his first at bat. 1-0, and Brodin takes a strike to even the count at 1-1. So Matt Wagner, 36 saves. Right now the Ducks are being led by Leo Rosales in the save department. He has 15. 1-1, swing and a miss. Ball diving down and in. It's now 1-2. Jim Ed Warden has the most saves for the Blue Crabs this year. He has 24. 1-2 on the way, and Brodin will swing and tap one foul up the third base line. Bubby Buzzacaro in 2011, 22 saves to lead the Ducks, and last season for Long Island, it was John Malone who ended up having the save leading total of 11, despite the fact that he only played a little over 2 months, I should say, in a Ducks uniform. Hard ground ball is foul here by Brodin down the third base line. That'll run the count, keep the count, I should say, at 1-2. The Ducks did not have too many games there. They got saves. Again, the Ducks had the rough second half last year, and they were winning a lot of games by large margins in the first half. And this season, Leo Rosales has 15 for Long Island to lead the way. Jared Lansford with 7. He is now the closer with Rosales hurt. 1-2. Brodin takes a fastball that just missed the inside corner. Evens up the count at 2-2. Corpy has faced the Ducks twice, most recently here on July the 16th. Took the loss in a 5-4 Ducks win. 5 runs, 4 earned on 7 hits in 5 2/3 innings. 2-2. Brodin swings and grounds it foul to the Blue Crabs dugout on the third base side. In that start, Corpy walked 3 and did not strike out a batter. He pitched in relief here on May 26th. Lasted just 3 innings. And he allowed 2 runs on 4 hits, walked 2 and struck out 2. 2-2. Lifted in the air well to center field. Drifting back is Owens. And the center fielder Jeremy Owens will make the running catch just to the left field side of center. So Brodin is 0 for 2. 2 away here in the third inning. That'll bring up Craig Binnick.
Craig Binnick, number 24.
So with 2 away here is Craig Binnick, the center fielder and 2-hitter for Long Island. He has bounced back to the mound in his only plate appearance so far tonight. Corpy from the windup, and his first pitch is a breaking ball low and outside for ball 1. Neither side has picked up a hit yet in this game. Ducks have drawn 2 walks. The Blue Crabs have drawn 2 walks, and that has been it. 1-0. That's low. Binnick staying patient. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Yesterday, Binnick at the plate, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, a run batted in. Picked up his 5th double of the year. 2-0 is rocketed in the air to left field, well hit. Going back is Barton on the run. He's not going to catch this one. It is one hopping off the wall. Binnick around first. He will stop at second, and there is the first hit of the ball game as Binnick picks up double number 6 to the wall in left field. So the second straight inning, Ducks have gotten a runner in a scoring position.
21, Brian Nelson, number 21.
With the runner at second and 2 men out, that's going to bring up Brian Nelson, the third baseman and 3-hitter, to the plate. Ducks now with 179 doubles on the season. That leads the Atlantic League and is 17 more than the Lancaster Barnstormers, who have 162. It is also 5 more than the York Revolution, who are in second place. They have 174. Revolution will be coming to town here on Friday for a 3-game weekend set. Well, here's Brian Nelson to lead off. He struck out back in the first inning. And the first pitch from Corpy misses up and away for ball 1. Nelson will try and drive home Binnick from second. Binnick has good speed, so a single will likely do it. Nelson yesterday was 1 for 4 at the plate. And now Alvin Colina wants to go out to the mound and have a chat with his left-hander to try and talk about how they want to approach Nelson, who, as we mentioned, has been red hot at the plate of late. Last 10 games for Nelson, he is hitting .375, 15 for 40. 1 homer, 7 RBIs, and 7 runs scored. So a count of 1-0 here. Binnick takes his lead. Corpy gets the sign here from Colina. And the 1-0 is on the outside corner for a strike. Nelson turned out of the way as that pitch looked like it was coming inside, and then it broke back over the outside corner. A nice movement on that one from Corpy. And the count even at 1-1. Nelson, a switch hitter, batting from the right side. Binnick, a couple steps off of second. Infield shifted around here to the left side. And the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball here to short for Vladimir Sutil. Throws to first, and it is in time to retire Nelson. So the Ducks for a second straight inning get a runner in a scoring position, but they cannot score. No runs, 1 hit. First hit for either side here tonight. And 1 left on base for the Ducks. We take this game to the 4th. No scores still between Long Island and Southern Maryland.
Hi, this is Joash Brodeen, first baseman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Want to know what happy tastes like? Well, treat your taste buds to Carvel's new Iceberg and Carvelate beverages. A Carvel Iceberg starts with your favorite soda, like Coke, Fanta Orange, and Barq's Root Beer. Blend in ice and vanilla flavoring. It's then topped off with Carvel's famous soft serve ice cream. And try a new Carvelate, a dynamite mixture of coffee and hazelnut or Irish cream flavor, blended with ice and topped off with whipped cream and crunchies. New Carvelates and Iceberg drinks. That's what happy tastes like. Only at Carvel. Visit Carvel.com for the location nearest you.
Hey, Duck fans, you want all the latest inside info on your defending Atlantic League champion Long Island Ducks? Then follow Ducks President and General Manager Michael Pfaff on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucksGM. You'll find out first right here about player transactions, special stories, and so much more. You'll also be able to interact with Michael directly and get his take on all things Ducks baseball. Head to twitter.com/LIDucksGM today and make sure to follow along throughout the entire 2013 season. It's game time.
To the 4th inning we go. It's no score. Ducks and the Blue Crabs in Game 3 of this 4-game series. And Matt Way will pitch a 4th inning here tonight. Way, who is on about a 60-pitch limit. He is at 48 right now through 3 and has allowed just 2 walks to the Blue Crabs thus far in his first start since July the 1st. And so Matt Way gets up to the mound, and he will face Renny Osuna, Cesar Nicholas, and Alvin Colina here in this inning, 3, 4, and 5 in the Blue Crabs order. First pitch upcoming here to Renny Osuna. Way deals, and he delivers a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. In this inning, we'll also take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, get you caught up on the action around the Atlantic League and the major leagues here today. 0-1. That just missed outside, even the count at 1-1 on Osuna, who bounced to first in the opening inning. Lefty pitcher against the righty batter. 1-1 offering. And that popped in the air, right side, foul territory. Castro and Navarrete giving it a look, but this will be back into the first row behind the Ducks dugout. And a count 1-2. 2 games were played earlier today. Camp days in York and Bridgeport. And in York, the Revolution defeated the Camden River Sharks by a count of 9-6. Pedro Liriano got the win to improve to 5-3. Jake Hale, the loss, fell to 1-3. And as we mentioned earlier, Juan Rincon, his 19th save of the year. 1-2 is lined over the leaping try of Brian Nelson and down the left field line. Brodeen over to field in the corner, and on his way to second and stopping right there is Renny Osuna. So that breaks up the no-hit bid for Matt Way, who did not allow a hit in the first 3 innings. And for Renny Osuna, that is his 17th double of the season. So Osuna at second with nobody out. That'll bring up Cesar Nicholas, the designated hitter. Lots of home runs in this one. Dionis Cesar of Camden hit his 4th. Juan Martinez of Camden hit his 4th. Cody Corcoran of the Revolution hit his 2nd. And Andy Marte of York hit his 19th of the year in the Revolution's 9-6 win. Here is Cesar Nicholas to bat from the right side. Runner at second with nobody out. First pitch, and it is taken for a strike by Nicholas, 0-1. Ducks got some help by the Patriots again today, who defeated the Bluefish 4-2 up at the ballpark at Harbor Yard in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Josh Lowy, the win, improved to 10-5, and Miguel Martinez took the loss to fall to 1-4. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and this on the ground to third. Nelson Fields, he's going to watch the runner back to second. His throw to first a little high, but Navarrete jumps up, catches it, and gets his foot back down on the bag to save Nelson of the error. So that's a big first out for Ways. He keeps the runner at second. And with 1 out and 1 on, that'll bring up the catcher, Alvin Colina.
Catcher, number 44, Alvin Colina, number 44.
John Hutton, as we mentioned, earned his 24th save of the season. Cortez, his second home run of the year for the Patriots. Carter, the former Patriot, hit his 9th of the season for the Bluefish. That brings up Colina here, who grounded a short back in the second inning. He hits from the right side against the left-hander Matt Way. Infield straight up all the way around with the second baseman Phillips playing close to the bag at second. And first pitch is low for ball 1 to Colina. Colina had the day off yesterday, as we mentioned. He played here on Monday night as the DH, and he went 0 for 3 with a walk and a stolen base. 1-0 pitch upcoming from Way. Kicks and fires, and this is swung and bounced right back to the mound. Way fields, he fell down, but recovers and throws to Navarrete at first for the out, and 2 big outs there for Matt Way, as he gets a pair of outs on the ground with the runner at second and nobody out, and keeps the runner there. So now 2 out, Osuna still at second, and that'll bring up Jose Salas. Game about to get underway in Sugar Land, Texas tonight between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers. The game will begin at about 8:05. David Pauly gets the start for the Skeeters. Rich Rundles is the starter for the Barnstormers. So here is Salas to bat from the right side. He drew a walk in his first plate appearance. Way his first pitch to him, and that's hit in the air to left field towards the line. Long run for Brodin. He's not going to get it. It drops in a base hit. Osuna will round third and score. It's an RBI single to left for Jose Salas, and the Blue Crabs have struck first here tonight. They lead it 1-0 here in the top of the 4th. So Jose Salas, who had a run batted in last night on a ground out, picks up the RBI single to left here in the 4th. And for Salas, it's his 40th run batted in here in 2013. So Way got a couple of big outs with the runner at second to lead off the inning, but with 2 out, he gives up the base hit on the first pitch to Salas. And now runner at first with 2 out, as the Blue Crabs have a 1-0 lead. Here is Vladimir Sutil, the shortstop. And Way's first pitch to him is popped in the air foul, first base side out of play for strike 1. Major League Scoreboard, Mets trail the Marlins 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd down in Miami. Jake Marisnick with a home run, his first of the season. It's Henry Mejia pitching for the Mets against Henderson Alvarez of the Marlins. Yankees and Dodgers will get under action later tonight at 10 o'clock out in Los Angeles. Great pitching matchup in that one. 0-1 here to Sutil. Popped in the air to right field. Adam Bailey will move in a couple steps, and he'll make the catch to retire the side here in the 4th inning. We'll get the rest of the out-of-town scoreboard in the bottom of the 4th. Blue Crabs get on the scoreboard. They get a run on 2 hits, and they leave 1 on base. To the bottom of the 4th we go, 1-0 in favor of the Blue Crabs.
Hi, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks, serving all of Long Island, both North and South Fork locations to better serve you. We're located in Ronkonkoma and have a complete range of janitorial supplies for all your facilities' needs. Whether it's paper, plastics, chemicals, machinery, or equipment, no business is ever too big or too small for us. Don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee. Visit us on the web at www.nefaci.com or give us a call at 631-563-8119.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the Hebrew National Picnic Area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as a color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, display your group's artwork, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-DUCK and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. It's game time.
We move to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Blue Crabs have a 1-0 lead over the Ducks. As we go to the bottom of the fourth, it's going to be Bill Hall to lead off. And fans, now you can enjoy the taste of the Australian Outback at discounted prices just by attending Ducks games here at Bethpage Ballpark. During every Friday home game, Ducks staff members will be handing out coupons for $5 off with the purchase of 2 lunch entrees at Outback Steakhouse. Whether you're enjoying one of their delicious USDA choice steaks or one of many Aussie-tizers, Outback takes great pride in serving the freshest, highest quality foods possible. Hall takes low for ball 1. Outback now open every Saturday and Sunday for lunch beginning at 11 a.m. And you can join them every Wednesday as well for No Worries Wednesday. 1-0 is on the outside corner for strike 1. And a complete meal for 2 starts at just $25 on No Worries Wednesday. At Outback, it's all about the quality and all about the food. 1-0 Blue Crabs, 1-1 count here on Bill Hall, the cleanup hitter and DH leading off in the fourth. And the pitch is upstairs for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1 now. Hall struck out looking back in the second inning. And the pitch on the outside corner. Here comes a 2-1. Corpy gets the sign from Colina, and the pitch is a fastball at the knees for a strike. Evens up the count at 2-2. I think Hall thought that pitch was a little low. Last night, Hall was 0 for 3 with a walk at the plate. The night after, he went 3 for 4 with 3 extra base hits, including a home run. Crowd has been quiet so far early. Hasn't had much to cheer about. Just 1 hit for the Ducks so far. 2-2. Swinging a high fly ball in the air to left field. Barton started in. Now he races back, and he's able to recover to make the catch. Barton almost misjudged that one. Started in and then had to retreat quickly. He realized the ball had some extra jump to it, so Hall lines out to left. Has a couple words with home plate umpire Hank Hemminen as he heads off the field. So with 1 out and the bases empty, that'll bring up the Ducks catcher Ramon Castro, who will bat from the right side. Finishing up the out-of-town scoreboard tonight in L.A., Yankees and Dodgers. Hiroki Kuroda for the Yanks, 10-6, 2.51 ERA. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, 10-6, 1.96. First pitch to Castro is a fastball strike. Count 0-1, so a very good pitching matchup out in Los Angeles. In the final game of a brief 2-game set between the Yanks and the Dodgers. Here's an 0-1, and that is low. Evens up the count at 1-1 on Castro, who flied to right on the first pitch he saw. New York Liberty in action in Washington tonight. They have a 43-38 lead over the Mystics in the third quarter. 1-1, ground ball here to second. Jake Opitz fields on a couple hops and throws to first to retire Castro. And there are 2 men out here in the fourth inning for Long Island. Just 1 hit for the Ducks so far, the Binnick double in the third. And just 2 walks, Navarrete and Bailey and Navarrete in the second. So Corpy has looked strong tonight after a rough outing his last time out when he gave up 6 runs on 9 hits in 6 innings to Lancaster July the 26th. He's pitching well this evening. And with 2 out and the bases empty, Adam Bailey will check his swing on the first pitch, according to third base umpire Matt Hensel. So the count is 1-0. Bailey drew a walk in the second inning. Made it to second but was stranded there. 1-0 on the way. And that is downstairs for a ball. Runs the count to 2-0. Mentioned Bailey yesterday, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Tough day for him. And now the 2-0 on the way. Swung on and lifted foul over the screen and behind home plate. Wanted to get a good pitch there with a count of 2-0, but fouls it back. And the count now 2-1 on Bailey. Infield slightly shifted around to the right side here with the left-handed hitting Bailey at the plate. Here's the 2-1. And Bailey will swing and lift this one down the left field line, twisting Fallon into the crowd. And now the count even at 2-2. So Corpy looking for his second 1-2-3 inning of the game. He had one back in the first. The left-hander stands in. Gets the sign from Colina. And the 2-2 to Bailey is swung on and fouled over the screen and off to our left behind the plate. Went up into the club level, first row of seats. And we'll stay up there, and we'll do it once again at 2-2. Beautiful night for baseball. Beautiful sunset off in the distance. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. Nice curveball for strike 3. And for the left-hander, Corpy, his third strikeout of the night. So the Ducks go in order in the 4th, and we go to the 5th here at the Duck Pond. And it's the Blue Crabs still on top of the Ducks by a count of 1-0.
Hi, this is Bryant Nelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Ducks Baseball official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
This one is clocked. Deep left field by Dan Lyons. Going back is left fielder Peter Barrows. He's looking up. That ball will not leave its wingman. I feel the need for speed.
Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. No good. Talk to me.
Hey, Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Every time a Ducks hitter goes deep, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all the winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicolak paving stones and walls. Nicolak's specially formulated Paver Shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver Shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicolak. Visit the Nicolak Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak pavers pave your way.
We go to the 5th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. The Ducks trail the Blue Crabs 1-0, and Long Island has made their first pitching change of the night, as Matt Way gave the Ducks the 4 innings they were looking for in his first start in almost a month. And on the mound now for Long Island is going to be left-handed pitcher Bill Murphy, who takes over for Matt Way here in the 5th inning. Murphy has been a starter all season long, but tonight serves as the role of the backup to Matt Way. So we'll get you the final line on Way as Murphy takes the mound, and he will pitch for Long Island here in the 5th. And in this inning, he's going to face Jake Opitz, the second baseman, Sean Smith, the right fielder, and Jeremy Owens, the center fielder. So all things considered, Matt Way, a very nice outing in his first trip to the mound since July the 1st. And now Bill Murphy is going to face Jake Opitz, a lefty hitting second baseman, to lead off here in the inning. First pitch on the way, and that is taken outside for ball 1. Opitz struck out swinging his first time up. And this pitch is bounced foul down the right field line into the camera well along the first base side. So that'll even up the count at 1-1 on Opitz. Southpaw Murphy ready. Here's the 1-1. And this breaking ball low and outside for ball 2. Murphy on the season has a record of 2-11, 6.01 ERA in 16 starts, 86 hits through 76 and a third innings, 57 runs, 51 of them earned, 40 walks to 47 strikeouts. I guess they're going to say that last pitch time was called, so the count is 1-1 here on Murphy. Check that on Opitz from Murphy. Here is the 1-1. That fastball hits the outside corner for a strike. And the count goes to 1-2. From the windup, Murphy again. Here's the pitch, and that low and outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So for Matt Way tonight, 4 innings. Gave up 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 2 and struck out 4. 59 pitches, 39 for strikes. 2-2 on the ground here to first. Navarrete gobbles it up. He's going to take it to the bag himself to retire Opitz. And there's 1 away here in the top of inning number 5. Again, Matt Way was expected to throw 60 pitches tonight. He goes 59. No sense running him back out there to throw just 1 pitch or to face a batter. Want to have Bill Murphy start with a clean inning, so away he goes. 59 pitches, 39 for strikes. And he pitched well here tonight. Just gave up that 1 run on the RBI single to left by Jose Salas in the 4th. And the Ducks have just 1 hit and a couple walks so far in this game as they've been stymied by Wade Corpy so far. First pitch, and that is swung on and missed by Sean Smith for strike 1. Smith drew a walk his first time up, and that was back in the 3rd inning. And now the 0-1 upcoming. That's low. And that'll even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Smith bats from the right side from the windup. Murphy delivers. That on the outside corner for a strike. And that runs the count to 1-2. Last time Murphy took the mound was over the weekend up in Bridgeport. Pitched on Sunday in the series finale against the Bluefish. As here Smith swings and misses for strike 3. First strikeout for Murphy, the 5th for Ducks pitching tonight. And there's 2 away here in the 5th. 5 innings for Murphy in that outing. 4 hits, 3 runs, only 1 of them earned. He did walk 6, which tied a season high for a Ducks pitcher. And struck out 3 did Murphy. 99 pitches, 53 for strikes. So all things considered, 3 runs, only 1 of them earned, though. Not a bad outing by Murphy, but the Ducks offense struggled once again. They were able to score just 1 run, and they lost the game 4-1. So 2 down, the base is empty. Here is Jeremy Owens to the plate. First pitch is low, and that is ball 1. Owens struck out looking in the 1st and had a soft liner to short in the 3rd. Here comes a 1-0 from Murphy. And Owens will take a strike at the belt. And will even up the count at 1-1. One is low and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the left-hander kicks and deals. That's up and away for ball 3. So Murphy, who got 2 outs quickly, now is falling behind 3-1 here on Owens, the league leader in strikeouts. And Brian Barton waits on deck for Southern Maryland. Murphy gets the sign. Here comes his 3-1. And Owens will swing and miss at a good fastball diving down in the zone, and the count has gone full. So Murphy looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Ducks have not retired the Blue Crabs in order since that first inning. And the 3-2 on the way from Murphy is swung on and grounded here to the left side, and the hold backhanded by Lyons. Juggles the ball, then throws to first, and Owens is safe. And the Blue Crabs have a 2-out base runner. A tough play. It was deep in the shortstop hole. Owens does run the ball well. And it's going to be an infield single there for Jeremy Owens, 3rd hit of the game for Southern Maryland. So runner at first with 2 men out. And here is the left fielder, Brian Barton. Murphy from the stretch delivers, and Barton chops one weakly here up the third baseline, but it's foul. Count 0-1, so Owens is now 1 for 3 with the infield single to short. And Lyons juggled the ball briefly, trying to get it out of his glove, but Owens just runs so well that he probably was going to beat it out anyway. Horton tonight is 0 for 2. He bounced to first in the first inning and struck out looking in the 3rd. Navarrete holding on Owens at first, who's got a healthy lead to the edge of the cutout. And the 0-1 for Murphy is a throw over to chase Owens back to the bag. This year, Owens has still showed he's got some speed. 15 steals this year. 3 times he has been caught stealing. Oh, 1 runner goes. Pitch is taken for a strike. The throw to second. Not in time. Owens just got in ahead of the tag. P.J. Phillips tried to stay that he got the glove on his foot. And now Kevin Bias is going to come out of the dugout to argue. Ducks wanted that third out of the inning with Owens stealing second, but he's got stolen base number 16, and now Kevin Vise is going to talk with the third base umpire Matt Hensel to try and find out why he was in. It was a good tag by Phillips. He got the ball quickly from Castro and slapped the tag. Looked like on the foot of Owens. But it looked like Owens' foot might have gotten in there ahead of the tag. Hard to tell from our vantage point. But Baez has his say, now heads back to the dugout. And so Murphy will have to face Barton here with a count of 0-2, but a runner at second base and 2 men out. Blue Crabs trying to extend a 1-0 lead here in the top of inning number 5. So Murphy steps back up onto the rubber, and Barton will step back up to home plate. Behind in the count, 0-2. Left-hander gets the sign from Castro, and here's the 0-2 pitch, and it is low and inside. 4-1. Infield shifts it around to the left side here. Nelson plays close to the line. Phillips, the second baseman, plays up the middle. Just slightly to the first base side of the second base bag. Now the 1-2 on the way from Murphy is low and inside, blocked by Castro. They check the swing on Barton over to first, and Reyes says that he did not go around. So that'll leave it up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Barton. If Barton is able to find his way on, Renny Osuna would be next. He doubled his last time up. Blue Crabs out hitting the Ducks 3-1 here tonight, and they lead by 1 on the scoreboard. Now a 2-2 from Murphy, and the pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Nice changeup diving down into the zone. Second strikeout of the inning for Murphy, and he gets out of trouble in the 5th. No runs a hit. Runner left on second base. We'll take this game to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway through tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark. It's 1-0 in favor of the Blue Crabs.
Hi, this is pitcher Matt Way, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Mr. Savemore, it's happening again. I know our electric costs went down after all that new lighting you did through LIPA's lighting retrofit program, but this month's bill is even lower. Should I contact LIPA this time?
No, Millie. There's still nothing wrong with our LIPA bill. This time I took advantage of LIPA's AC retrofit program. Our central air system was, let's say, not too efficient anymore. You remember last summer. With LIPA's AC retrofit program, I replaced all our units, here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's increased rebates and lower cooling costs every summer, our new AC systems will pay for themselves in just a few years.
Oh, Mr. Savemore, you did it again! You saved more!
LIPA's commercial AC retrofit program can reduce your cooling costs by up to 30%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
Well, hey, Ducks fans, are you ready to be the coolest kid in school this year? Make sure you sign up for the Take a Duck to Class essay contest presented by TD Bank. It's the annual contest where fans can write in 250 words or less why their community is important to them. And they just need to head to their local TD Bank to pick up an entry form and then return their essay to the Ducks. 4 lucky winners will have a Ducks player and Quacker Jack visit them at their school for an hour and receive a Visa gift card courtesy of TD Bank and as well their entire class. It's going to win a special prize pack courtesy of TD Bank. And what you do with Quacker Jack and the Ducks player in that hour, that's up to you. You can play a game of wiffle ball, have a nice little assembly, an exclusive autograph session for your class. It's all up to you if you win the contest. As Ray Navarrete leads off, lines one here to short. Vladimir Sutil fields on a short hop and throws over to first for the out. So first pitch swinging. Navarrete retired here in the 5th. And there's one away for Long Island. Wade Corpy continuing to pitch the ball well here tonight. Navarrete now 0 for 1. He drew a walk his first time up, and that's going to bring P.J. Phillips to the plate.
P.J. Phillips, number 9.
So with 1 out and the base is empty, P.J. Phillips will come to the plate. Looks like Hank Himmonen was pointing to something down the right field line. Not sure exactly what. Maybe the fence was open down by the bullpen. Now Alan Reyes is asking the Ducks relievers to adjust something down in the bullpen area along the right field line. So here's Phillips to the plate. He flied to right. In his first at bat. That was back in the second inning. Corpy's first pitch is low for ball one. Phillips came up with runners at first and second with 2 men out after Corpy walked both Bailey and Navarrete, and on a 3-2 pitch, Phillips flied to the right fielder Smith. 1-0. That's low for ball two. Corpy has allowed just 1 hit so far, a double to left by Binnick, and a pair of walks. That's been it for the Ducks tonight. The 2-0 here is a fastball strike. That'll run the count to 2-1. You mentioned Phillips had the night off yesterday. He did play here, though, on Monday night. And the game, Phillips was 0 for 3 at the plate. Drew a walk. Here he takes another strike from the left-hander Corpy, in the count 2-2. And Corpy continues to look strong on the mound here for Southern Maryland, and that's the problem for the Ducks. Their offense has struggled of late, aside from their 5-run outburst yesterday and the 8 runs on Saturday. Here a slicer foul down the right field line up onto the concourse. That'll keep the count even at 2-2. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1-0 in favor of Southern Maryland. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch from Corpy, and Phillips takes inside. Close pitch that time from the left-hander, but the count now full at 3-2. Dan Lyons waits on deck for the Ducks. (3-2) on the way, and Phillips chops one here to short. Sutil has to back up on the baseball. The long throw to first, just in time to get the speedy Phillips. Hustled it down the line, but Phillips just retired for the out. 2 ground outs to short and 2 away here in the 5th inning.
The shortstop, number 12, Dan Lyons, number 12.
That's now 6 straight retired by Wade Corpy since the double by Craig Binnick, including 4 of the 6 on the ground. And here is Dan Lyons to bat as the 9-hitter and shortstop. He takes low for ball 1. Lyons flied to left his first time up, leading off in the 3rd inning. A 1-0 from the left-hander, and Lyons takes a fastball strike at the knees to even the count at 1-1. Corpy's been fairly efficient to this point. He's at 74 pitches right now here in the 5th. And the 1-1 is low. And runs the count to 2 balls and a strike on Lyons. Ducks lead the season series 9-6, and they have a 3.5 game lead on the Bluefish entering tonight. Actually checked that 4 games because of the Bridgeport loss earlier today. Another ground ball here to short. And Sutil will throw to first in time for the out. 3 batters, 3 groundouts to short, and the Ducks go in order for a 2nd straight inning here tonight. So we'll move to the 6th here at Bethpage Ballpark. Blue Crabs still leading the Ducks 1-0 here in Game 3 of a 4-game series.
Hi, this is Adam Bailey, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hi, I'm former Major Leaguer John Franco. Growing up in Brooklyn, I dreamed of playing professional baseball. My dad, a city employee, worked hard so I could live out that dream. The team at MCU is a lot like my dad. They're New Yorkers you can count on, and they'll work hard to help you reach your financial goals.
Municipal Credit Union has a full range of financial services that make sense in today's economy. Join today. Call 1-866-JOIN-MCU or visit nymcu.org.
MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. Best Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark, the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500.
Well, Bill Murphy back on the mound for a sixth inning. Ducks trail 1-0 here in Game 3 of a 4-game series, and fans follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try and meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, then Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Ducks have hit 87 home runs this season, and they are stuck on an even 400 runs batted in for the year. First pitch to Renny Osuna is on the outside corner for strike one. Ducks did not homer last night. They homered twice on Monday and have not gone deep here tonight, let alone score a run. They have just one hit in the game, and they trail to the Blue Crabs 1-0. This one is taken inside for a ball. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Renny Osuna, the batter, he doubled his last time up and scored the only run of the game back in the fourth. Grounded to first in his first at-bat in the opening inning. And here he takes up high for ball two from Bill Murphy. Count is 2-1. Left-hander gets the sign, kicks, fires, and it's taken low and outside for ball three. So Murphy is falling behind here early. 3-1 on Renny Osuna, the third baseman and three-hitter. 3-1 on the way from the left-hander. Kicks, fires, and is swung on and lined in a left field, a base hit. So Osuna with his second hit of the night. Two hard ground balls. And there's a runner at first with nobody out here in the top half of inning number 6.
Designated hitter, number 46, Cesar Nicholas. Number 46.
98th hit of the year for Renny Osuna. His teammate Jose Julio Ruiz, who oddly is out of the lineup tonight with the left-handed pitcher on the mound. Fifth in the Atlantic League with 108 hits. Entering tonight, Joe Ashbrodeen had 116 hits in the Atlantic League this season. And he trails the Bluefish second baseman Daniel Mayora by 1. This is popped in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is center fielder Craig Binnick, and he will make the catch. Binnick was playing deep there with Nicholas at the plate. Binnick and Lyons both were converging on it, as was the right fielder Bailey in shallow right center. And fortunately, it hung up there long enough for Binnick to make the catch. So Osuna stays put at first, and there's one away as Nicholas is now 0 for 3 in the game with 2 groundouts and a flyout. So 1 on, 1 out. And that's going to bring up the 5-hitter and catcher, and that is Alvin Colina. Colina bats from the right side. Murphy, the left-hander, looks over to first, deals to the plate, and Colina takes a fastball strike at the knees. The count 0-1. Colina 0 for 2. He bounced to short in the second and grounded back to the mound in the fourth inning. A 1 pitch upcoming as Murphy works out of the stretch. Gets the sign from Castro, and now time is called. Mayora had 1 hit today for Bridgeport, so he is now at 117. Brodeen, no hits yet tonight. He is still at 116. Throw over to first again to chase Osuna back. Osuna does have great speed. 18 steals this year. He's been caught just 3 times. He and Sean Smith tied atop the team leaderboard in the stolen base department. 0-1 count. Murphy gets the sign. And his pitch is popped in the air, foul, first base side and out of play. And the count quickly 0-2. Ball was up top, then rebounds back down below, and now a scramble for the baseball, and a young fan picks it up just off to the first base side of home plate in section 202. So the count 0-2. Colina digs back in as Osuna takes his lead. Colina last night was 0 for 3 at the plate. I checked that, I should say, on Monday was 0 for 3 with a walk. And now the 0-2. Swinging a line drive in the left field. Brodeen moves over and back, and he will make the catch. Going to his left end, tracking backwards. So Colina lines out to left field. He is now 0 for 3. And with 2 away and the runner still at first, that's going to bring up the catcher and 6-hitter, or check that, first baseman and 6-hitter, Jose Salas.
First baseman number 21, Jose Salas, number 21.
So up to the plate steps Jose Salas, batting from the right side. He's a switch hitter. Osuna still at first, and the first pitch to Salas low and outside for ball 1. Salas drew a walk in the second inning, was stranded at first, then had an RBI single to left in the fourth inning that scored Renny Osuna. And again, that's the only run of the game thus far. It's been a pitcher's duel here tonight, and a 1-0 Blue Crabs lead. Here's the 1-0 from Murphy, and a throw over to first to check on Osuna. Michael Pfaff, the president and general manager of the Ducks, just tweeting out useless trivia of the Atlantic League. Ellie Rodriguez, who was a part of the Atlantic League front office, was 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts in his major league career against Ducks pitching coach Steve Foucault. Line drive into right field, a base hit for Salas and towards the line. Around second, going for third is Osuna. He will stop right there. And in at first with his second hit of the game is Jose Salas. He has been a problem for the Ducks so far tonight. 2 singles and a walk, and the Blue Crabs with runners at the corners against Bill Murphy and 2 out in the 6th. And that will bring up the shortstop, Vladimir Sutil. So in a game in which the Ducks have struggled offensively so far against Wade Corpy, can't afford the Blue Crabs to extend their lead further here tonight. And Southern Maryland with a single to open the inning and now a single with 2 outs have put runners at first and third, and now here is Vladimir Sutil, who was 0 for 2 tonight. Blue Crabs now with 5 hits in the game, Ducks still with just 1. First pitch on the way from Murphy to Sutil, and that misses the inside corner for ball 1. Sutil struck out looking in the second inning and flied to right in the fourth. Both of those at-bats ending the inning, and both of those at-bats against Matt Way. Here's a 1-0, and Sutil will swing and ground one left side in the hole. Nelson will field. He'll go to second for the force, and Murphy works himself into and out of trouble here in the 6th inning. So no runs, a couple of hits, and 2 more left on base for the Blue Crabs, who have now left 6 on base tonight. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Southern Maryland.
Hi, this is pitcher Bill Murphy. You are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Want to know what happy tastes like? Well, treat your taste buds to Carvel's new Iceberg and Carvelate beverages. A Carvel Iceberg starts with your favorite soda, like Coke, Fanta Orange, and Barks Root Beer. Blend in ice and vanilla flavoring. It's then topped off with Carvel's famous soft serve ice cream. And try a new Carvelate, a dynamite mixture of coffee and hazelnut or Irish cream flavor, blended with ice and topped off with whipped cream and crunchies. New Carvelates and Iceberg drinks. That's what happy tastes like. Only at Carvel. Visit Carvel.com for the location nearest you.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body. North Shore LIJ, Southside Hospital in Bayshore, is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding healthcare right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com.
Bottom half of inning number 6. Ducks still trail the Blue Crabs 1-0. It's 1 run on 5 hits and no errors for Southern Maryland. No runs on 1 hit and no errors for the Ducks. In a game that has been a pitcher's duel between Wade Corpy of the Blue Crabs and for the Ducks, Matt Way started through the first 4 innings, and Bill Murphy with 2 scoreless innings following up Matt Way. So here's the top of the order for the Ducks. Joe Ashbrodeen, Craig Binnick, and Brian Nelson. See if they can get something going against Wade Corpy. The first pitch to Brodeen is a breaking ball down low for ball one. Tonight Brodeen is 0 for 2. He bounced to second in the first inning and fly to center in the third. Corpy from the windup. And his 1-0 on the way to Brodeen is taken on the inside part of the plate, just missed. And it's now 2-0. Brodeen has done very well against lefty pitching this year. He is hitting .361 with a homer and 8 RBIs against left-handers. 2-0. And the pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. Corpy just got a piece of the black on the outside edge, and the count 2-1. Brodeen has been struggling a bit of late at the plate. Yesterday he was 0 for 3. Did drive in a run with a ground out. And here he takes low and inside for ball 3. Brodeen also drew a walk in yesterday's game. On Monday night here he was 1 for 5 with a run scored. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out as Brodeen leads off here in the 6th. Corpy's pitch on the way, and Brodeen swings, and it's a high pop-up in the air to left field. Moving in and towards the line is Brian Barton. And he will settle under it and make the catch to retire Brodeen. So the struggles of late continuing for Joe Ash. And there's 1 out here in inning number 6.
Number 24.
So here's Craig Binnick to the plate. He has the only hit of the night for Long Island. A double to left his last time up back in the 3rd inning with 2 out. First pitch on the way, and Binnick will take up high for ball 1. First at bat for Binnick, he bounced back to the mound. And Wade Corpy has looked terrific so far here tonight. 1-0, and Binnick will take a strike at the knees to even the count at 1-1. Binnick scored the first run of the game for the Ducks last night when he doubled and came home in the 2nd inning. Check that, he scored the 2nd run. He drove in the first run of the night with the RBI double in the 2nd. Here he takes up high for ball 3. Singled to right in the 7th inning and came home on the RBI ground out by Brodeen. Binnick was sitting in the 8th spot in the order yesterday when Barfield was in the lineup. Pitch on the way, popped in the air foul, first base side. That'll be back into the crowd. Two balls and 2 strikes here on Craig Binnick as he steps back up to home plate. Brian Nelson waits on deck for Long Island. Infield played straight away. And the 2-2 on the way from Corpy is low, and it hit Binnick. Caught him right down on the front foot. He seems fine. But Binnick is on base for a 2nd time tonight as he is hit by a pitch. The Ducks have a 1-out base runner here in the 6th. Their first base runner since Binnick had doubled in the 3rd.
Third base for number 21, Brian Nelson, number 21.
That breaks a string of 8 straight retired by Wade Corpy. And Binnick now on first with 1 out, and that'll bring up Brian Nelson. Corpy now at 86 pitches tonight, 48 of them for strikes. So here is Nelson, the switch hitter, batting from the right side. Getting the sign here is Corpy. Binnick takes his lead, and a throw over chases Binnick back to the bag. Binnick was the Atlantic League leader in stolen bases 2 years ago when he stole 42 and was caught just 5 times. This year he is 2 for 4 in the stolen base department. And pitch here to Nelson is a breaking ball that slipped out of the hand of Corpy, went way up high. Fortunately, Colina was able to keep it from going back to the backstop. And now Colina wants to go out and have a quick chat with the left-hander. Brian Nelson this year against left-handed pitching has hit the ball well. He's a .327 hitter with 11 runs batted in, but again, all of his home runs have come hitting left-handed. Now wouldn't be a bad time to hit his first home run of the year from the right side, as it would give the Ducks a 2-1 lead. A count of 1-0 on Nelson, who waves the bat at home plate. Corpy kicks and throws over again to check on Binnick, who is back safely. So the Ducks still looking for their second hit of the night. But they've got a runner on here with one out, trailing by one in the bottom of the sixth inning. From the stretch, Corpy throws over again and chases Binnick back. Wouldn't be surprised to see Kevin Bias try and get the runner in motion here. It's a little bit easier for Colina with a righty swinging hitter at the plate instead of a lefty to get the easier throw down to second. But the Ducks would try and get the tying run in a scoring position here with only one out. And Nelson at the plate, Hall waiting on deck. There goes Binnick, and Nelson takes a strike. The throw down to second is not in time. Binnick is in there safely with the steal. So Nelson swung and missed, but Binnick picks up his third stolen base of the year. And move by Baez works to get Binnick in a scoring position. And now Long Island with a runner at second and only one out and a base hit will likely tie this game. One. And Nelson swings, lines one in the air to right field. Well hit. Going back is Sean Smith. Still racing back on the run. He reaches up and makes the catch. Binnick will retreat to second and now tag and go to third. So Brian Nelson gave it a ride to right field. But a nice running catch by Sean Smith. Binnick gets to third with two out. First runner of the day for the Ducks to reach third base. And that will bring up Bill Hall.
Number 6, Bill Hall, number 6.
So Nelson almost tied the game there with an extra base hit to right. And now it'll be up to Bill Hall, and that's going to bring Patrick Osborne out of the dugout. We'll see if he just chats with the pitcher or if he's going to make a change here in this inning. So Osborne on the mound, the entire infield in for the discussion. He's going to take the ball from Wade Corpy. Second straight night, he's had a fairly short leash. And he takes the ball here from Wade Corpy. He's going to go to his bullpen. We'll take a break and come right back with a new pitcher after this here at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hi, this is right-handed pitcher Josh Lansford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Mr. Savemore, it's happening again. I know our electric costs went down after all that new lighting you did through LIPA's lighting retrofit program, but this month's bill is even lower. Should I contact LIPA this time?
No, Millie. There's still nothing wrong with our LIPA bill. This time I took advantage of LIPA's AC retrofit program. Our central air system was, let's say not too efficient anymore. You remember last summer. With LIPA's AC retrofit program, I replaced all our units, here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's increased rebates and lower cooling costs every summer, our new AC systems will pay for themselves in just a few years.
Oh, Mr. Savemore, you did it again! You saved more!
LIPA's commercial AC retrofit program can reduce your cooling costs by up to 30%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
Hi, I'm former Major Leaguer John Franco. Growing up in Brooklyn, I dreamed of playing professional baseball. My dad, a city employee, worked hard so I can live out that dream. The team at MCU is a lot like my dad. They're New Yorkers you can count on, and they'll work hard to help you reach your financial goals.
Municipal Credit Union has a full range of financial services that make sense in today's economy. Join today. Call 1-866-JOIN-MCU or visit nymcu.org.
MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Ducks trying to tie the score. They trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the sixth inning. They've got a runner at third with two men out after Binnick was hit by a pitch, stole second, and went to third on the fly out to right by Brian Nelson. And with Bill Hall set to come to the plate, Patrick Osborne goes to his bullpen and wants to set up a righty-righty matchup. And so he calls on the right-hander, Jordan Conley, to come into the game. And Conley comes in to face Bill Hall here after Corpy goes 5 2/3 innings here on this Wednesday night. And give it credit to Wade Corpy. He pitched brilliantly here tonight. But Patrick Osborne, though Corpy only had 89 pitches, 50 of them for strikes, wants to go to his bullpen and try and keep this game where it is right here and set up the righty-righty matchup. So we will see if Conley can get the job done against Bill Hall. Last night, the moves for Patrick Osborne did not work out of the bullpen. So we'll see if he is able to get the out he needs here tonight. First pitch on the way to Bill Hall, and he takes a breaking ball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And last night, after the right-hander Marshall allowed a leadoff hit in the 7th inning, brought in the right-hander Vaughn to face Binnick, gave up hits to Binnick and Lyons and an RBI ground out after a wild pitch, and then Mertens came in and gave up the go-ahead RBI single. And here Hall swings and fouls it back to the screen behind home plate. And Hall quickly behind in the count, 0-2. So far tonight, Hall 0 for 2. He has struck out swinging back in the 2nd and flied to left in the 4th. Binnick, the runner at 3rd with 2 out, trying to tie this game. Hall behind 0-2. He steps back up to the plate. Conley gets the sign. And the 0-2 pitch inside, fastball. Count 1-2. On the year, Conley is 0-0 with a 0 ERA in 4 games. 2 hits in 4 2/3 innings, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, no runs, obviously. Binnick 90 feet away from tying this game, and here comes a 1-2 to Hall. Right-hander deals, and Hall will take low and outside on the fastball. Good eye from Hall. That evens up the count at 2-2. If Hall gets on, Ramon Castro would be next. Ducks still with just 1 hit in this game, but trying to pull even with Southern Maryland, who has 5 hits tonight. 2-2 upcoming from the right-hander. Kicks, fires, and Hall swings, and it's a high pop-up in the air to shallow left field. Going out is the shortstop, Sutil, coming on the left fielder, Barton, and it is Barton who makes a basket catch, sliding in shallow left center to retire Hall and end the innings. So Hall almost got that ball to fall and tie the score, but a nice catch by Barton ends the inning. So for the Ducks, no runs, no hits, and 1 man left on base. We'll take this game to the 7th now here at Bethpage Ballpark. Blue Crabs are still on top, 1-0 over Long Island.
Hi, this is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
Amy Cornella, age 17.
Last year, 49 people a day died from a totally preventable national public health problem. 49 people a day were killed at the hands of drunk drivers. So the next time you're drinking and you're thinking about driving, ask yourself, do you really want to add to this list?
Elijah Anthony Michael Burrow Sealy, age 2 months.
Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. A message from Suffolk County Stop DWI.
Few places on earth offer the charm and excitement of Fire Island. At Fire Island Ferries, located conveniently at 99 Maple Avenue in Bay Shore, they offer convenient travel to Fire Island 7 days a week. Fire Island is quickly becoming a top destination for families of all ages. Experience the informal, carefree communities, the dazzling night scene, enjoy fine dining, or climb to the top of one of the tallest lighthouses in the United States. But there's only one way to get there, by calling Fire Island Ferries at 631-665-3600 today. For fare and scheduling information, please visit fireislandferries.com.
To the 7th inning we go. Hey Ducks fans, do you want frequent updates on team transactions, scores, store specials, or the status of upcoming games? Well, then follow the Long Island Ducks on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucks. With Twitter, the faithful flock will also be able to follow their Ducks and find out more information regarding nightly promotions, player signings, league activities, and so much more. The Ducks are tweeting right now, And you can follow along at twitter.com/LI Ducks. To the 7th inning we go. New pitcher is the right-hander Josh Lansford, second reliever for the Ducks here tonight as he takes over for the left-hander Bill Murphy. Jake Opitz to lead off. And the first pitch from Lansford is fouled deep down the left field line. And the count is 0-1. Jake Opitz, the second baseman, leading off. He struck out swinging back in the third inning, grounded to first, his first time up. Right-hander gets back up onto the mound and looks in for the sign from Castro. 0-1 on the way. And Opitz swings and lines one in the air to left field. Brodin chasing back, still going back. Warning track wall, it's over his head, and it is one hop off the wall. On his way to second is Opitz. He will stop in there with a double. In fact, Brodin seemed to misjudge that one a little bit in left and didn't realize how hard the ball was hit. So a leadoff double the opposite way. Second two-bagger of the night for Southern Maryland, and it's their 6th hit of the game. A little surprised to see Kevin Byas take Murphy out so quickly. Murphy had 2 scoreless innings through 33 pitches, 20 for strikes, and he's been a starter all year, so he's accustomed to going several innings in games, but Kevin Byas uses him for just 2 here tonight, and then goes to the right-hander Josh Lansford here in the 7th, so he'll need at least 3 innings out of his bullpen tonight, especially in a 1-0 game that could end up getting tied and go to extra innings. First pitch up coming here to Sean Smith. He's already squaring the bunt. And pitch on the way, it's pulled back and taken up high for ball 1. On the year, Josh Lansford 1-1, 3.81 ERA through 23 games. He's been pitching well of late. 32 hits in 26 innings, 15 runs, 11 of them earned, 4 walks to 20 strikeouts. Here comes a 1-0. Smith squares and pulls back and takes low and outside for ball 2. Blue Crabs know how important runs are in this game. They are consistently a small ball team and trying to scratch out another run here to take a 2-0 lead in this 7th inning. Here comes a 2-0 pitch. Lansford kicks, fires, and this swung on and missed. Good fastball from the right-hander. Blew it by Smith in the count 2-1. Smith struck out in the first inning. He drew a walk in the third and then struck out in the 5th. I was looking at Jeremy Owens' line. Sean Smith walked and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Squares around again. And Lansford's 2-1. Bunted back to the mound. Lansford off the mound. He fields, goes to third, and it is in time for the out. Great play by Josh Lansford. Outstanding athletic play from Lansford to bounce right off the mound, field the ball midway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, spin around and fire a strike to Brian Nelson, who applied the tag at third. And an excellent play for out number 1 and now a runner at first. So that'll go down as a fielder's choice. 1-5 on the bunt attempt. So Opitz is out trying to go from second to third, and now the Blue Crabs with 1 on at first and 1 man out. Well, here is Jeremy Owens. First pitch on the way, and Owens will take a fastball strike on the outside corner, 0-1. It was all about the bullpen last night for the Ducks. 5 scoreless innings in relief of Zimmerman, who allowed no runs through the first 3 and then allowed 4 in the 4th to give the Blue Crabs a 4-2 lead. 0-1, runner bluffs, and Owens takes on the inside corner for strike 2. But the 4-man group of Nick DeBar, Daniel Herrera, Ian Snell, and Jared Lansford allowed just 2 hits in 4 innings, no runs, walked 2, and struck out 6. Great job by the bullpen last night in the Ducks' 19th comeback win of the year. Lansford ahead 0-2, and the pitch to Owens is a fastball up high, taken for ball 1. Owens tonight has struck out in the first, popped to short in the third, and singled to short in the 5th, and then stole second, but was stranded right there. Here comes a 1-2. First a throw over to check on Smith, who is back safely. Smith, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, 18 steals this year and has been caught 3 times. So here comes a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Runner bluffs again, and Owens fists this one out behind the mound. The second baseman, P.J. Phillips, will make the call on the catch to retire Jeremy Owens. And there are 2 away here in the 7th inning. Owens now 1 for 4 in the game. Last time Josh Lansford pitched was on Monday here. He threw a scoreless inning of relief. Pitched in the 7th inning after Hauser threw 5 and Zimmerman threw the 6th. And he allowed just an infield single to Jose Julio Ruiz, but struck out Brian Barton. Got a ground out and a fly out as well. And speaking of Brian Barton, here he is at the plate with 2 down and a runner at first here in the 7th. First pitch, throw over first to check on the runner again by Josh Lansford. Barton tonight 0 for 3. He has struck out twice, once looking in the 3rd, once swinging in the 5th. He's also bounced out to first. Blue Crabs out hitting the Ducks 6-1. They have a 1-0 lead here in the 7th. First pitch from Josh Lansford upcoming. Deals, and Barton takes a fastball up and inside. Check the swing, and the count is 1-0. So Ducks with their second reliever of the night. Blue Crabs have used just one reliever to get the final out last time up. Lansford gets the sign. And the right-hander's 1-0 on the way. That missed up and in. And that is ball 2. And how could I forget to mention this? We got to wish Josh Lansford a happy birthday. 29 years old today. He was born back on July the 31st of 1984. So today he is 29 years old. Happy birthday, Josh Lansford. And he's trying to work a scoreless 7th inning here to help celebrate his birthday. Of course, he wants to win. The Ducks to get the win. 2-0, runner goes, pitches on the ground back towards the middle, and it gets past the second baseman, P.J. Phillips, in his center field. Smith around second, he'll go to third. That almost worked out perfectly for the Ducks, but P.J. Phillips just missed it. And so it's a base hit, and now runners at the corners with 2 men out. How big was that play now when Josh Lansford got the force out at third, not the force out, but got the lead out at third on the bunt attempt. So now runners at first and third, and here is Renny Osuna to the plate. Osuna 2 for 3 in the game so far today. So Barton with his first hit of the night, and Phillips was going to second to cover on the steal attempt by Smith. And so he was already behind second when that ball was hit, but it was hit so hard and to the right of Phillips still that he just could not get to the ball. First pitch from Josh Lansford to Renny Osuna, and that is taken for a strike. 0-1. Osuna singled to left last time up, then was stranded at third. Doubled to left and scored the only run of the game in the 4th, and grounded to first in the 1st. 0-1 pitch upcoming. Right-hander kicks, fires, and this is on the ground at third. Nelson Fields on a couple hops will go the short way to second. And a nice job by Josh Lansford to work out of further trouble here in the 7th inning. So for Southern Maryland, no runs, 2 hits. They leave 2 more on the base pass. And we take this game to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch here at Bethpage Ballpark. Blue Crabs 1 and the Ducks 0.
Hi, this is Ray Navarrete, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Mr. Savemore, I just opened our electric bill. There must be some mistake.
Yes, Millie, what would that be?
It's so much lower. It must be wrong. Should I contact LIPA?
No, Millie. There's nothing wrong with our bill. It's all the new lighting we've installed. Our lighting contractor told me about LIPA's new commercial lighting retrofit program. We were able to upgrade all our lighting here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's new higher rebates, our new lighting will pay for itself in less than a year, including our contractor costs, not to mention how this will help improve our sales. And as you see, it's costing us a lot less for electricity.
Oh, Mr. Savemore, you really do know how to save more.
LIPA's commercial lighting retrofit program can reduce your lighting electric costs by up to 40%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500.
We move to the bottom of the 7th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks trying to get the offense going. They have struggled all night long. They have just 1 hit, 2 walks, and a hit batter, and they trail 1-0 to Southern Maryland. Jordan Conley is going to stay in the game here in the 7th inning, and he'll face 5, 6, and 7 in the Ducks order. Castro, Bailey, and Navarrete as the Ducks try and find a way to tie this game, if not take the lead. They have trailed since the 4th inning when the Blue Crabs scratched across their only run of the game against Matt Way. And here is Ramon Castro to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch from Conley, and Castro takes a breaking ball, strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Castro fly to right in the 2nd, grounded to 2nd in the 4th in his 2 at-bats tonight. The 0-1 upcoming. Pitch, swing and a miss. Chased the fastball way down and away. And count 0-2. Conley, a 6'1", 180-pound right-hander out of Hamilton, Ohio. Last team was AA Jacksonville in the Miami Marlins organization. He has reached AA, but never to the major leagues. And now the right-hander's 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Castro goes down swinging. First strikeout for him tonight. And the 4th for Blue Crabs pitching. And there's 1 out here in the 7th inning. A final line on Wade Corpy tonight, 5 2/3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, walked 2, struck out 3, and hit 1 batter. 89 pitches, 50 of them for strikes. He can win it, he cannot lose it. And the first pitch to Adam Bailey is on the outside corner. Conley throwing strikes, and the count is 0-1. Bailey tonight drew a walk in the 2nd. Was stranded at second base, then struck out looking in the 4th. 0-1 on the way. And Bailey swings, and it's a high fly ball in the air to right center field. Center fielder Jeremy Owens settles under it and makes the catch. Bailey hit a high towering drive, but got under it a little too much. 2 away here in the 7th. Now 4 straight Ducks have been retired, and here is Ray Navarrete. Navarrete trying to inch closer to that 1,000 hit mark in his Atlantic League career. He's at 997. No hits so far tonight. Trying to find a way to get on here with 2 out and keep the inning alive with P.J. Phillips waiting on deck. First pitch, and this is taken low and outside for ball 1. Navarrete walked back in the 2nd inning, grounded to short, leading off in the 5th. The 1-0 from Conley, and Navarrete takes outside. He run the count to 2 balls and no strikes. Navarrete was 1 for 4 yesterday with a run scored. He scored the first run of 3 that came home in the 3-run 7th inning for the Ducks last night. That gave the Ducks a 5-4 lead, which they would eventually win by. Here he takes a fastball outside, and Navarrete quickly ahead in the count here. 3 balls and no strikes. So the Ducks just trying to get the tying run on in this inning. And the 3-0. Fastball hits the outside corner for a strike. And that runs the count to 3-1. P.J. Phillips would be next. Infield shifted around to the left side. 3-1. Navarrete swings, fouls it over the screen and off to our right behind the plate. And the count has gone full. So nice job by Conley to go from 3-0 to 3-2 as he tries to work a 1-2-3 inning here in the 7th. Ducks have been retired in order 3 times so far tonight. And Conley trying to make it 4. Third baseman Osuna plays along the line. The shortstop Sutil well over in the hold. Second baseman Opitz up the middle. And the 3-2 is fouled back to the backstop behind home plate. Navarrete having a tough at-bat here. Next pitch will be number 7 of this at-bat, as he tries to keep the bottom of the 7th inning going for Long Island. 3-2 on the way, and Navarrete swings and pops one up on the infield. Third baseman in foul territory making the call, and making the catch is Osuna as he crosses back into fair ground. So that was an adventure for Renny Osuna, but he's able to make the catch, and the Ducks go in order in the 7th. To the 8th inning we go. Ducks still trail the Blue Crabs by 1.
Hi, this is Steve Foucault, pitching coach for the Ducks. And you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc paving stones and walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated paver shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc pavers pave your way.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks, serving all of Long Island, both North and South Fork locations to better serve you. We're located in Ronkonkoma and have a complete range of janitorial supplies for all your facilities' needs. Whether it's paper, plastics, chemicals, machinery, or equipment, no business is ever too big or too small for us. Don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee. Visit us on the web at www.nefaci.com or give us a call at 631-563-8119. And it's time to chill out with a cold cup of Hampton Coffee Company Gourmet Iced Coffee. Available right now at our concession stands. Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or check out their cafes out in the Hamptons. So we've got a new pitcher once again for the Ducks as we go to the 8th. It is right-handed pitcher Ian Snell who will come on, relieve Josh Lansford, who goes a scoreless inning on his 29th birthday. Not a bad birthday for the right-hander, but Josh Lansford will only be happy if the Ducks find a way to win this game. It's been a very winnable game. Ducks have either been tied at 0 or trailing 1-0 throughout, but the offense has just one hit so far tonight. And right-hander Ian Snell will come on as the third reliever of the night, and he will face Cesar Nicholas, Alvin Colina, and Jose Salas here in the 8th inning. So for Josh Lansford, he goes 1 inning, gives up 2 hits and no runs. Did not walk a batter, did not strike out a batter either. So here is Nicholas batting from the right side. First pitch on the way from Snell. And that is taken up high for ball 1. Snell had been worked a lot of late, and Steve Foucault said on the pregame show today that he had been working to try and adjust his delivery a little bit to try and find him some more success. And we saw it last night with a dominant 8th inning. Here he delivers a breaking ball that's a little bit up and outside. Close pitch, but didn't get the call he liked, so the count is 2-0. Nicholas 0 for 3. He bounced back to the mound in the 2nd, grounded to 3rd in the 4th, and fly to center in the 6th inning. 2-0 in this righty-righty matchup, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Late on the fastball that time was Nicholas. And the count 2-1. Swing and a miss again at a high fastball, this time from Snell. So the count now even at 2-2 on Nicholas. Snell on the year has a record of 0-2, 5.21 ERA in 38 games. 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, fires, and this one is just outside. Good fastball from Snell. Did not get the call from Hank Hemminen. Hemminen has had a fairly wide strike zone all night long, and here Snell doesn't get the pitch he wants. So now the count is full at 3-2. Nicholas awaits at home plate. Payoff pitch is swung on in line over the leaping try of Dan Lyons and into left field. So a single to left by Caesar Nicholas leads off the 8th inning. 8th hit of the game for the Blue Crabs, and again they have just one run. Southern Maryland has left 8 men on base through the first 7 innings of tonight's ball game. So it looked like Snell had strike 3, didn't get the call, and then gives up the base hit to left by Nicholas. And now 1 on, nobody out, and the catcher Alvin Colina will come up to the plate. So we'll see how Snell responds from that. Prior to last night's game, Snell pitched back on July the 25th, took the loss when he allowed 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 inning of work in Bridgeport. First pitch, and that fastball up and outside for ball 1 to Colina, who is 0 for 3. Bounced to short, bounced back to the mound, and fly to left in his 3 at-bats. One-0 pitch upcoming. Right-hander deals, and this is popped in the air, shallow right field. The second baseman Phillips goes out. The right fielder Bailey comes in, and it's Phillips who will make the call on the catch. So Colina's retired, and Nicholas will stay put at first base. And with 1 out, that's going to bring up the first baseman Jose Salas.
First baseman number 21, Jose Salas. Number 21.
So up to the plate steps Salas. He has walked and picked up 2 singles here tonight. Snell will look for the ground ball double play, and the first pitch is swung on and fouled back behind home plate. Smashes against one of the advertisements on the suite level. And the count 0-1. Salas walked in the second. RBI single to left in the 4th. He is accounted for the only Blue Crabs run of this game. And then single to right in the 6th. 0-1 from Snell. Fastball is outside, and even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Snell needed just 10 pitches. Check that. 8 pitches. 6 of them strikes to get through the 8th inning yesterday when he struck out Nicholas, got Salas to ground to second, and got Owens on a fly out to center. 1-1 upcoming. And the pitch is swung on and fouled off down the left field line out of play. The first 3 at-bats for Salas, or 3 plate appearances tonight for Salas, all came batting right-handed, against a left-handed pitcher. This is first at-bat of the night from the left side. So Snell is ahead in the count, 1-2. As Nicholas will take his lead at first, he does not have good speed. And here comes a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Snell kicks, delivers, and this one is swung on and lifted down the left field line foul. So Salas fighting off a tough pitch from Snell, and the count stays at 1-2. Blue Crabs out-hitting the Ducks 8-1 here tonight, but the run column just 1-0 in favor of Southern Maryland. Blue Crabs and Ducks trying for the leg up here in this 4-game set. 1-2, lifted down the left field line foul. And the count's still 1-2, and now Castro will go out to the mound and have a quick chat with the right-hander to discuss what pitch they should throw to try and get Salas out here in this 8th inning. Conversation over quickly. And back behind the plate is Castro. Infield at double play depth. Nelson plays off the line at third with the lefty swinger at the plate. 1-2. Grounded here to the right side, and the hole Phillips will field. Thought about second, but will take the short out at first. Smart play that time by Phillips. Didn't want to risk throwing to second while his body was trailing towards right field. So it's a ground out by Salas. First time he's been retired tonight. Down to second goes Caesar Nicholas. And with a runner at second and 2 out, it'll be up to Vladimir Sutil to try and give Southern Maryland an insurance run in the 8th.
Vladimir Sutil, number 7.
Well, we'll see what Southern Maryland does in the bottom of the 8th and the 9th. You know Jim Ed Warden looms in the 9th inning, but in the 8th inning, could choose from a number of guys. Most likely, I would think it would be the right-hander Eduardo Moreland, who has been, for the most part, the setup guy this year. Could technically go to Kyle Zaleski as well. First pitch to Sutil is delivered on the outside corner for strike 1. Moreland a 2.80 ERA in 38 games, while Zaleski 5.21 in 37, so I think more than likely you would go to Moreland. 0-1. And Sutil swings and grounds one at first for Navarrete. He will gobble it up. He'll take it to the bag himself. And a nice job by Ian Snell to work around the leadoff single by Caesar Nicholas. No runs a hit. The Blue Crabs leave another. They have left 9 on base tonight. And because of that, we go to the bottom of the 8th, and Southern Maryland still only leads it 1-0.
Hi, this is pitcher Jared Lansford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Few places on earth offer the charm and excitement of Fire Island. At Fire Island Ferries, located conveniently at 99 Maple Avenue in Bay Shore, they offer convenient travel to Fire Island 7 days a week. Fire Island is quickly becoming a top destination for families of all ages. Experience the informal, carefree communities, the dazzling night scene, enjoy fine dining, or climb to the top of one of the tallest lighthouses in the United States. But there's only one way to get there, by calling Fire Island Ferries at 631-665-3600 today. For fare and scheduling information, please visit fireislandferries.com.
Hi, I'm former Major Leaguer John Franco. Growing up in Brooklyn, I dreamed of playing professional baseball. My dad, a city employee, worked hard so I can live out that dream. The team at MCU is a lot like my dad. They're New Yorkers you can count on, and they'll work hard to help you reach your financial goals.
Municipal Credit Union has a full range of financial services that make sense in today's economy. Join today. Call 1-866-JOIN-MCU or visit nymcu.org.
MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
North Shore LIJ, Southside Hospital in Bayshore, is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding health care right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com.
Bottom of the 8th inning, it's been a pitcher's duel here tonight. 1-0 in favor of the Blue Crabs, and they call on their second reliever of the night. It is indeed the right-hander Eduardo Moreland, their setup man, who will try and preserve this 1-0 lead and send this game to the 9th inning with the Blue Crabs on top. Jordan Conley in relief goes an inning and a third tonight. He allows no hits, no runs, no walks, and struck out 1. A strong performance by him in relief of Wade Corpy, who went 5 2/3. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, and for the Ducks, it'll be 8, 9, and 1 in their order. P.J. Phillips, Dan Lyons, and Joe Ashbrodine. On the bench, the Ducks do have Josh Barfield, but Kevin Byers wants to stay away from him because he has been dealing with that toe injury. He played last night. He had a couple of big hits, and Kevin Byers was impressed with that, but you could tell running the bases and playing the field, he wasn't fully comfortable. So Phillips will lead off here against Moreland, and the first pitch is taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Moreland enters tonight with a record of 0-2. He's got a 2.08 ERA, though, through 38 games, and he's got 2 saves. 0-1 upcoming in this righty-righty matchup. And Phillips will take on the outside corner, and that is strike 2. Phillips is 0-2. He flied to right in the second, grounded to short in the 5th. Ducks had a big chance in the second with first and second 2 out when Phillips flied to right. 0-2 on the way from the right-hander, and Phillips will swing and foul it back to the screen behind home plate. For Moreland in his 38 games, 35 and a third innings, 32 hits, 14 runs, 11 of them earned, 9 walks to 33 strikeouts. And the 0-2 pitch to Phillips is swung on and grounded to the right side. Gobbled up by the first baseman, who tosses over to the pitcher Moreland covering. So it goes Salas to Moreland for the putout, 3-1. And there's one away here in the 8th. All the Ducks need is a bloop and a blast to take the lead. And with one out and the bases empty, here is Lyons, who is not a big power hitter, so he'll try and get the bloop, and then it'll be up to Brodeen to try and get the blast. That puts the Ducks on top. They'll also take a bloop and an extra base hit to try and tie the game at this point. But the Ducks still with just 4 base runners in the game and 1 hit. Binnick had a double to left in the 3rd. That has been the only hit of the night for Long Island. First pitch coming from Moreland to Lyons. Linehander a long look in for the sign. And now the pitch is low and outside, goes all the way to the backstop, and the count 1-0. Last time Moreland pitched was here on Monday night. He pitched in the 8th inning, gave up a run on 2 hits and struck out 1, but preserved the lead for Southern Maryland at 5-3. And after the first pitch ball, Alvin Colina needs to go out to the mound and have a chat with the right-hander to talk about I'm not sure what. Maybe they were crossed up. Conversation is over, and now back to home plate comes Colina. So it'll be a 1-0 here to Lyons. From the windup, Moreland kicks, fires, and Lyons will swing and foul it back behind home plate to even the count at 1-1. In the inning, Moreland allowed a single to right by Brodeen and then an RBI double by Bill Hall. And that made it a 5-3 game, but struck out Castro to end the threat. 1-1, swung on and fouled back again to the screen behind the plate. And the count is quickly 1-2 in favor of Dan Lyons. Bases empty, 1 out. Ducks trail 1-0 and you're in the 8th. And the 1-2 is swung on and fouled over the screen this time and upstairs behind home plate. Now the ball rebounds back down below. And it's picked up by a fan. So we'll do it once again at a ball and 2 strikes. Moreland ready, and his pitch to Lyons. Swung on and fouled off. First base side of home plate, well up and out of play. A couple of tough swings there for Lyons. He manages to stay alive, and we'll do it once again at 1-2. Infield playing straight away. Second baseman shaded slightly up the middle. And the 1-2 swung on and hit on the ground hard to short. Vladimir Sutil will gobble it up and throw over to first in time for the out to retire Lyons. 7 straight Ducks have been retired since Binnick was hit by a pitch in the 6th. And with 2 away, that's going to bring up the Ducks leadoff hitter and left fielder Joe Ash Brodeen. But first we're going to have a visit to the mound by Patrick Osborne. Looks like he'll take the ball here from Eduardo Moreland, maybe bring on the lefty Manning to switch Brodeen around to the right side of the plate. So he takes Moreland out. We'll take a break here at Bethpage Ballpark and come right back. And the Ducks still trailing 1-0.
Hi, this is right-handed pitcher Josh Lansford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Mr. Savemore, it's happening again. I know our electric costs went down after all that new lighting you did through LIPA's lighting retrofit program, but this month's bill is even lower. Should I contact LIPA this time?
No, Millie. There's still nothing wrong with our LIPA bill. This time I took advantage of LIPA's AC retrofit program. Our central air system was, let's say not too efficient anymore. You remember last summer. With LIPA's AC retrofit program, I replaced all our units, here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's increased rebates and lower cooling costs every summer, our new AC systems will pay for themselves in just a few years.
Oh, Mr. Savemore, you did it again! You save more!
LIPA's commercial AC retrofit program can reduce your cooling costs by up to 30%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
This one is clocked. Deep left field by Dan Lyons. Going back is left fielder Peter Barrows. He's looking up. That ball will not leave its wingman. I feel the need for speed. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. It's no good. Talk to me. Hey, Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Every time a Ducks hitter goes deep, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all the winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks. New pitcher is the left-hander Charlie Manning. He takes over with 2 out and the bases empty here in the bottom of the 8th inning with the Blue Crabs on top 1-0. Eduardo Moreland called on for the first 2 outs of the inning with 2 righty hitters at the plate with the switch hitter Joe Ash Brodeen up. Patrick Osborne knows all well that Brodeen has hit all of his home runs except 1 from the left side of the plate, so he turns Brodeen around to the right side here to face the lefty Manning. And the first pitch is taken low and outside for ball 1. And all of Brodeen's at-bats tonight have come batting right-handed, and he is 0 for 3 with a ground out and 2 flyouts. So for Moreland, 2/3 of an inning, nothing across, no hits, runs, walks, or strikeouts, just 2 outs on the ground. And the 1-0 on the way from Manning to Brodeen. It's taken for a strike at the knees to even the count at 1-1. Brodeen has homered 11 times this year, tied for the team lead. 10 of them left-handed, 1 right-handed. That'll be a 1-1 pitch upcoming. Manning kicks, fires, and this is taken outside. Count is 2-1. Ducks just trying to get a base runner here. They have had 7 straight hitters retired and have not gotten a hit since the 3rd on the double by Binnick. That has been their only hit of the game here tonight. It has not been a good offensive showing for the Ducks. 2-1 on the way. Here comes the pitch, and Brodeen takes a strike on the outside corner. And it's even up at 2-2. So the Blue Crabs 1 strike away from sending this game to the 9th, still preserving a 1-0 lead. Blue Crabs have left 9 men on base through 8 innings, and yet they still have a lead. 2-2. And time is called by Brodeen before Manning delivered his pitch. Good crowd on hand here tonight. Most of the fans still in attendance on this beautiful Wednesday evening for baseball and hoping for a spark from the Ducks offense here late in this game. 2-2 from Manning upcoming, and the pitch is outside to run the count full. And the Ducks just looking to get one of their speedy guys on. Brodeen is certainly one of them, and Binnick then would come to the plate. You mentioned that he already has an extra base hit in this game, and an extra base hit with Brodeen on the base pass likely would mean a tie game. Ducks just trying to string together a couple of base runners in a row. They have had just one time had multiple batters get on base in a row. And here Brodeen takes a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Brodeen cannot believe the call, and now he is in an argument with home plate umpire Hank Kimmenin. So that is the first strikeout for Manning, and that retires the side. So we'll take this game to the 9th inning after the Ducks are retired in order. Blue Crabs still on top of the Ducks by a count of 1-0.
Hi, this is catcher Ralph Enriquez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Want to know what happy tastes like? Well, treat your taste buds to Carvel's new Iceberg and Carvolate beverages. A Carvel Iceberg starts with your favorite soda, like Coke, Fanta Orange, and Barks Root Beer. Blend in ice and vanilla flavoring. It's then topped off with Carvel's famous soft serve ice cream. And try a new Carvolate, a dynamite mixture of coffee and hazelnut or Irish cream flavor, blended with ice and topped off with whipped cream and crunchies. New Carvolates and Iceberg drinks. That's what happy tastes like. Only at Carvel. Visit Carvel.com for the location nearest you.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
This summer, LIPA can help you save big on a new central air conditioning system with up to $1,000 in rebates and up to $500 in operating cost savings each year. And only a LIPA participating Cool Homes contractor can make sure you get all these savings plus a quality installation for maximum comfort over the life of your system. Ready to save? We're ready to help. Visit lipower.org/coolhomes to make sure that your contractor is a LIPA Cool Homes contractor.
We go to the ninth inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Blue Crabs lead the Ducks 1-0. They're out hitting the Ducks 8-1. Neither side has made an error. The Ducks offense just hasn't been able to get anything going here tonight against the Blue Crabs pitching staff. New pitcher is Jared Lansford, fourth reliever of the night for the Ducks. And the Ducks trying for a second straight night to have their relievers throw 5 scoreless innings in relief of their starting pitcher. Matt Way went 4 strong innings here tonight. But unless the Ducks can find a way to tie this game, he's going to get the hard luck loss here this evening. And Jared Lansford will face 8-9-1 in the Blue Crabs order. Opitz, Smith, and Owens to try and keep this game right where it is at 1-0. And then the Ducks would have Binnick, Nelson, and Hall, some guys with some pop, coming to the plate in the bottom half of the ninth inning. So Jared Lansford, who earned the save last night, will pitch for a second straight night here. And he finishes up his warm-up tosses. Lansford ended up throwing 9 pitches last night, so not a very long outing. He had gotten some much-needed rest. We talked with Steve Foucault before the game, who said that it looked like Jared Lansford certainly benefited from the rest that he had since not pitching since last Wednesday, before he pitched last night. So almost a week off for Jared Lansford before he finally got back on the mound. And up to the plate steps Jake Opitz to bat from the left side. He is 1 for 3 here tonight. First pitch on the way from the right-hander Lansford. And this one is popped in the air. Third base side. Nelson crosses in a foul ground. And the Ducks third baseman will drop the baseball in foul territory. That should have been an easy out number 1. But that's going to be an error on Brian Nelson, his 21st of the season. First error for either side tonight. And so now the count is just 0-1. On Opitz. The Ducks have to hope that doesn't come back to bite them. Right-hander ready. And the pitch. Swinging a tapper weakly here up the third baseline. It goes foul. And the count now quickly 0-2. That's going to be error number 21 for Nelson, the team lead in errors. And Nelson there, as he does almost all the time, trying to catch that foul pop off to his left side with the glove to the left of his left shoulder. And almost every time he's able to make the catch, but there, ball went in and out of his glove and fell to the turf, and the Blue Crabs had extra life here in this at-bat. So now an 0-2 upcoming to Opitz from Jared Lansford. Kick and the pitch is a fastball that just missed the inside corner. Looked like a pretty good pitch there from Jared Lansford, similar to where the pitch from Manning was to Brodeen. That was a called strike 3, but Jared Lansford did not get the call. So the count now 1-2. And the pitch on the way here is ripped on the ground to first. Diving stop by Ray Navarrete. He'll take it to the bag himself in time for the out. And there's one away. Nice play by Ray Navarrete to start off here in this 9th inning. So with one away, that'll bring up the right fielder, Sean Smith.
Right fielder, number 1, Sean Smith, number 1.
Smith will bat from the right side. Tonight he is 0 for 2 with a walk and his 3 trips to the plate. First pitch on the way from Jared Lansford, and a breaking ball is taken for a strike on the outside corner. It is 0-1. Smith's walk coming back in the 3rd. He struck out in the 5th and grounded into a fielder's choice in the 7th on a bunt attempt. 0-1. Breaking ball, check swing. Home plate umpire Hank Kimmenin says he went around. And the count is quickly 0-2. The crowd has not had much to cheer about all night long. It's been a good crowd, but they have been quiet here on this Wednesday night. And the 0-2 is swung on and foul tipped into the glove of Ramon Castro for strike 3. First K for Jared Lansford. And there's 2 away. 7th strikeout of the night for Ducks pitching. Ian Snell tonight 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, no runs, no walks or strikeouts. Got a pop out and 2 groundouts after the leadoff single by Cesar Nicholas. So a 2 away, back to the top of the order we go, and it'll be Jeremy Owens coming up to the plate for Southern Maryland. Again, the Ducks trail 1-0. They have just 1 hit in the game, does Long Island. And in the bottom half of the 9th inning, they will have Binnick, Nelson, and Hall, 2, 3, and 4 in the order coming to the plate, all 3 righties. First pitch is taken for a called strike, 0-1 on Owens, who is 1 for 4 tonight. Only hit a infield single to short back in the 5th. He would steal second and then get stranded there. 0-1 on the way, and Owens swings and misses, chasing a fastball down low. Jared Lansford trying to work a 1-2-3 9th inning and keep this a 1-run game for the Ducks offense. So it'll be an 0-2 upcoming from the right-hander. Kicks, fires, and Owens will take a fastball that just missed up and away. Lansford wanted strike 3 there, does not get the call. So the count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch. Again, Lansford just missed the outside edge. So it's now even a 2-2 on Owens with Brian Barton waiting on deck. And the Blue Crabs have 8 hits in this game. Sean Smith and Alvin Colina and Vladimir Sutil are the 3 without hits tonight. And the 2-2, low and outside. So Jeremy Owens staying patient at the plate. He is typically a free swinger, but not chasing some close pitches from Jared Lansford. And now they count 3-2 on Jeremy Owens. Lansford ready, and the 3-2. Swinging a pop-up. Foul territory, first base side. Castro gives it a look, and this will land on the warning track near the first base dugout, close to the screen. Castro could not get to the baseball, and the count stays full on Owens. So we'll have another payoff pitch here in the top of the 9th inning. Jared Lansford trying to work a 1-2-3 inning and send this game to the bottom of the 9th with a 1-0 score. Fans clapping, and here's the 3-2 again. It is taken up and inside for ball 4, and Jeremy Owens has worked a 2-out walk. It's not what Jared Lansford was looking for there, but that is the 3rd walk of the game allowed by Ducks pitching. First walk that has been given up by the Ducks pitching staff since the 3rd inning when Sean Smith drew a walk against Matt Way. That'll give Brian Barton an opportunity here in the top of the 9th inning with 2 out and 1 on. Kevin Byes on the top step of the dugout, first base side, motioning to his defense where they should be playing. Navarrete holds on the speedy Owens at first. And the first pitch to Barton is swung on and missed. Good fastball from Jared Lansford. And the count is 0-1. Barton tonight is 1 for 4. He picked up a single to center his last time up. That was back in the 7th inning. Before that, he had struck out twice and grounded to first. throw over, and Owens is back safely. Owens takes his lead again, had one stolen base earlier tonight. His 15th of the year, and Barton takes a fastball strike on the inside corner and is now behind in the count, 0-2. Lansford got ahead 0-2 on Owens before walking him 5 pitches later. So we'll see how he does here against Barton with Rennie Osuna waiting on deck. Don't want to have to face Osuna with a couple runners on base here in this inning. And the 0-2 on the way here to Barton is a fastball low and outside for ball 1. 17 pitches in this inning for Jared Lansford. So the two Lansfords both pitching in this game. Josh threw a scoreless 7th. Jared trying to do the same here in the 9th. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and grounded back up the middle into center field, a base hit. Owens is going to stop at second. So a walk and a single with 2 outs in the inning. And that is going to give Rennie Osuna a big opportunity here to extend the Blue Crabs' lead in the 9th. So Lansford getting 2 strikes on both Owens and Barton, unable to put either away. And now he's going to face Osuna, who is 2 for 4 here tonight, to try and keep this a 1-0 game. Blue Crabs with their 9th hit of the night. They have 8 more hits than the Ducks here this evening, but still only lead by 1 run.
Blue Crabs third base for number 9, Rennie Osuna.
You have to give credit to the Ducks pitching staff tonight, the way they have been able to battle out of a couple jams here. It seems like the Blue Crabs have had runners on in every inning. In fact, they have had at least 1 runner on in every inning but the first inning. That is what has slowed the game down somewhat. But the Ducks have only yielded 1 run, and that came back in the 4th. First pitch to Osuna here, and the fastball is upstairs for ball 1. Jared has come close on a couple tough pitches with 2 strikes and hasn't gotten the call from the home plate umpire, Hank Kimmonen. It'll be a 1-0. Righty-righty matchup in the pitch. Swung on and missed. Cut through a fastball down and away, and the count even up at 1-1. Osuna has scored the only run of the game. He doubled to lead off the 4th inning and came home on a 2-out RBI single to left by Jose Salas in the 4th. 1-1. And this is popped in the air to right field. Adam Bailey moves in a couple steps. He will make the catch, and Jared Lansford works into and out of trouble in the 9th. No runs, a hit, a walk, an error. 2 men left on base. Blue Crabs have left 11 on tonight, and we'll see if the Ducks can make them pay. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Ducks need 1 to tie, 2 to win here at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hi, this is reliever Leo Rosales, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
Hey, Duck fans, you want all the latest inside info on your defending Atlantic League champion Long Island Ducks? Then follow Ducks President and General Manager Michael Pfaff on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucksGM. You'll find out first right here about player transactions, special stories, and so much more. You'll also be able to interact with Michael directly and get his take on all things Ducks baseball. Head to twitter.com/LIDucksGM today and make sure to follow along throughout the entire 2013 season. It's game time.
I love coming to the stadium.
What do you love about a Long Island Ducks game?
The excitement!
The laughter.
The memories.
Spending time with my family.
Watching my grandson's eyes light up.
Dancing with Clocker Jack.
What about you?
A 400-foot shot.
Definitely the food. Getting autographs and running the bases.
Play ball! For game times and promos for your 2012 Atlantic League champions, visit LIDucks.com.
I love this game.
Ducks baseball. It's game time.
Well, we go to the bottom of the ninth inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. The Ducks trail the Blue Crabs 1-0. It has been a terrific pitcher's duel tonight between the starters and the relievers for both the Ducks and the Blue Crabs. And Southern Maryland has now called on their closer, Jim Ed Warden, to try and nail down his 25th save of the year. He is tied right now for the Atlantic League lead in saves with 24 with Somerset's John Hunton. And he will face Craig Binnick, Brian Nelson, and Bill Hall here in the ninth inning. Binnick to lead off in this righty-righty matchup. First pitch, and Binnick swings and misses out a fastball for strike one. Binnick tonight is 1 for 2. He grounded back to the mound in the first, doubled to left in the third for the only Ducks hit of the game. Was hit by a pitch, stole second, and stranded at third in the sixth inning. 0-1 upcoming from Warden, and Binnick will swing and ground one up the third base line, just foul. To the left of the third base bag, and the count is 0-2. Ducks need a bloop and a blast to win the game. And they've got a couple of guys with some pop following up Binnick and Nelson and Hall. So we'll see if Binnick can find his way on here, but behind the count, 0-2 to start off against Jim Ed Warden. Right-hander gets the sign from his catcher Alvin Colina. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and tapped foul to the third base dugout. Warden, the longtime closer for the Blue Crabs, is 3-1 this year, 1.33 ERA, 41 games. He has 24 saves. So a scoreless inning in the All-Star game for the Liberty Division this year down at his home ballpark of Regency Furniture Stadium. And here comes an 0-2. Right-hander ready, he deals, and Binnick will take a slider low and outside. Close pitch. And a good eye from Binnick to take it. And count is 1-2. Warden dangles the right arm as he looks in for the sign from Colina. Now he gets the pitch he likes. Now right-hander's 1-2 is low and inside a check swing. They appeal to first, and Alan Reyes says he did not go around. So the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Warden stands in at an imposing 6'7", 225 pounds out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. 34 years old. And here comes the 2-2. Kicks and fires, and Binnick will take low and inside again. And Binnick has worked the count from 0-2 to 3-2 here, taking 3 straight out of the zone. Binnick just trying to find his way on here and give the Ducks the tying run on base in this bottom of the ninth inning. Brian Nelson waits on deck. And the 3-2 from Warden. Inside for ball 4. Great at bat from Craig Binnick. He draws the leadoff walk, and the Ducks have the tying run on here in the ninth, and it's a Municipal Credit Union walk with a purpose. Every time a Ducks batter walks, the Quacker Jack Foundation wins. So the Ducks get exactly what they needed. Binnick fell behind 0-2, fouled off a pitch, and then took 4 straight out of the zone from Warden. And now Brian Nelson will come to the plate. So they get the tying run on base in the speedy Binnick. An extra base hit likely ties the game. And here is Nelson, who has 11 home runs on the season, a team-high 50 runs batted in. And he has gone 0 for 3 tonight. He's trying to extend his on-base streak to 17 games if he can get on base here. First pitch from Warden to Nelson, and Nelson will take a fastball that just catches a piece of the outside corner for strike one. Entering tonight, Nelson had been on base in 16 straight games, a .355 average in that span. Tonight, though, he has struck out, grounded to short, and flied to right. All 11 of his home runs have come batting left-handed. 0-1 from Warden to Nelson, and the pitch is swung on and grounded over the mound towards short. Sutil fields, throws to first. It's in time for the out. Do they say that he stepped on the bag too? They do. They say that he stepped on the second base bag, so it's a 6-3 double play, and just like that, 2 men out here in the ninth inning. What an unfortunate break for the Ducks. Nelson chopped it right over the mound, but it wasn't hard enough to sneak through. So it's a 6-3 double play, 2 men out as Sutil got the ball as he simultaneously stepped on the second base bag. And now Bill Hall is going to come to the plate here with the bases empty and 2 out in the ninth inning.
Number 6, Bill Hall, number 6.
Brian Nelson, who has come up with some clutch hits, took a strike and then swung 0-1 and chopped it back towards the shortstop for the 6-3 double play. 2 men out. And here is Bill Hall, who is 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch coming from Warden to Hall. And this one is swung on and fouled off third base side of the plate. Count 0-1. Hall struck out looking in the second, flied to left in both the fourth and the sixth innings. Hall has 10 home runs on the season, 8 of which have come here at Bethpage Ballpark. Warden gets the sign from the catcher Colina, and the 0-1. That's low and outside, even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Last night, Ducks had a 1-run lead going into the top of the ninth. Sutil led off the inning with a single before Osuna hit into a 6-4-3 double play, and Sean Smith struck out to end the game against Jared Lansford. Fans still in attendance with a Let's Go Ducks chant. And the 1-1 from Warden to Hall. Pitch swung on and grounded foul, third base line. And the Blue Crabs 1 strike away from taking a 2-1 lead here in this 4-game series. After the final out, post-game show will come up next. We'll recap this game and hand out the Nico Lock Player of the Game Award. And then we'll take one final look at the out-of-town scoreboard before we wrap things up. So it'll be a 1-2 pitch on the way from Warden to Hall. Right-hander gets the sign, and here comes his 1-2 pitch. It is taken on the inside corner for strike 3. A slider from Warden. This ball game is over, and the Blue Crabs hang on by a thread to win it 1-0 over the Ducks. Well, a tough offensive night for Long Island. They have been 1 hit here tonight by the Blue Crabs. Craig Binnick's double in the third, the only hit for Long Island this evening. And not much to say about this one. The Ducks had their chances. Blue Crabs left 11 on base. They gave the Ducks every opportunity to find a way to tie this game or take the lead, and they could not do it. So Southern Maryland has now a 2-1 lead here in this 4-game set. And for the Ducks, they'll try and salvage a split of the series tomorrow evening here at Bethpage Ballpark. Post-game show's coming up next. We'll recap this one and hand out the Nico Lock Player of the Game Award after this.
Hi, this is pitcher TJ Hose, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ducks Baseball.
This one is clocked. Deep left field by Dan Lyons. Going back is left fielder Peter Barrows. He's looking up. That ball will not leave its wingman. I feel the need for speed.
Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. No good. Talk to me.
Hey, Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Every time a Ducks hitter goes deep, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all the winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
I love coming to the stadium.
What do you love about a Long Island Ducks game?
The excitement.
The laughter.
The memories.
Spending time with my family.
Watching my grandson's eyes light up.
Dancing with Quacker Jack.
What about you?
A 400-foot shot.
Definitely the food.
Getting autographs and running the bases.
Play ball! For game times and promos for your 2012 Atlantic League champions, visit liducks.com.
I love this game.
Ducks baseball. It's game time.
Well, a tough one here tonight as we return to Bethpage Ballpark. The Blue Crabs with a 1-0 victory over the Long Island Ducks here in the third game of this 4-game set. And the Ducks were held to just 1 hit by the Blue Crabs pitching staff tonight. An opportunity for the Ducks to get the leg up in this series, and it just did not work out for Long Island as they only managed 1 hit. The Blue Crabs left 11 on base, but it wasn't enough to give the Ducks the opportunity, as they could not come through despite getting the leadoff man on in the ninth. Well, let's recap this game. And for the Ducks, it was Matt Way getting the start, his first start since July the 1st. He had been out with a shoulder impingement, and in almost a month, he pitches 4 innings tonight, threw 3 scoreless to start, walking 2 and striking out 4. But in the 4th inning, he gave up a leadoff double to left by Rennie Osuna. Cesar Nicholas, though, would ground out to third. Colina would ground back to the mound, and Osuna had to stay put at second base. But with 2 out, Jose Salas dunked a single in the left field to score Osuna, and that gave the Blue Crabs a 1-0 lead. Southern Maryland had their chances to extend the lead throughout, but they left a runner on in the fifth. They had left runners on in the first, second, third, and fourth, one in each inning. They left one on in the fifth against Bill Murphy, two on in the sixth against Bill Murphy, two on in the seventh against Josh Lansford, one on in the eighth against Ian Snell, and two on in the ninth against Jared Lansford. Blue Crabs had at least one on in every inning except the first tonight, so they left 11 total on base. But for the Ducks, they were not able to get much going offensively at all. Wade Corpy went 5 2/3 innings, and the only hit they got off of him was a double to left by Craig Binnick that came with 2 out in the third inning, though Brian Nelson grounded to short to end that threat. Ducks were able to get 2 on in the second inning on back-to-back walks by Bailey and Navarrete with 2 men out, but P.J. Phillips flied to right to end the threat. Ducks got Binnick on with 1 out in the sixth inning on a hit by pitch. He would steal second base. Went to third when Nelson flied to right. Patrick Osborne then brought in Jordan Conley to face Bill Hall, and Hall nearly dunked a single in the left, but a nice sliding catch by Brian Barton ended that threat. Conley pitched at 1-2-3 seventh. Eduardo Moreland got the first 2 outs of the eighth. Charlie Manning then came in and struck out Joe Ashbrodine on a borderline strike on the outside corner. And then Jim Ed Warden came on for the ninth inning. Craig Binnick leading off. He drew a walk after falling behind in the count 0-2. But Brian Nelson on an 0-1 pitch chopped a ground ball to the shortstop Sutil, who stepped on second and threw to first for the 6-3 double play. Bill Hall then struck out looking, and that was how the game ended. So the Blue Crabs win at 1-0 tonight. 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base and still come away with the win. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Ducks. They left 4. Winning pitcher was Wade Corpy, who improves to 3-4 on the year. The loser was Matt Way, who fell to 3-5. And the save went to Jim Ed Warden, his 25th of the season. Game took 2 hours and 51 minutes in front of 5,137 fans here at Bethpage Ballpark. Time to hand out tonight's Nico Locke Player of the Game Award, and really it was all about the pitchers tonight, but we're going to give it to Wade Corpy, the starter for the Blue Crabs, who has struggled this year, specifically against the Ducks. But he allowed just 1 hit in 5 2/3 innings, no runs, walked 2, struck out 3. He set the tone, and then the bullpen finished it up for him. So Wade Corpy is tonight's Nico Locke Player of the Game. Nico Locke Retaining Walls and Paving Stones, a company synonymous with quality and service in the manufactured concrete industry for almost 50 years. We'll take one more break on the postgame. When we come back, the out-of-town scoreboard will set you up for tomorrow's series finale and then wrap things up from Bethpage Ballpark tonight.
Hi, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ducks Baseball.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc Paving Stones and Walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated Paver Shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver Shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc Pavers pave your way.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark for one final time tonight, where the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs defeat the Ducks by a count of 1-0 to take a 2-1 lead in this 4-game series. The series finale will be tomorrow. More on that in a minute. First, a final look at the out-of-town scoreboard here on this Wednesday evening. 2 games were played earlier today. One in York, Pennsylvania, where the Revolution won 9-6 over the Camden River Sharks. Pedro Liriano, the win improved to 5-3. Jay Cale, the loss fell to 1-3. Juan Rincon earned his 19th save of the year, setting a single-season saves record for the York Revolution. Dionis Cesar, his 4th homer. Juan Martinez, his 4th homer for Camden. Cody Kirkland, his 2nd homer. Andy Marte, his 19th for the Revolution. Bluefish lost today 4-2 to the Somerset Patriots at the ballpark at Harbor Yard, so the Ducks miss an opportunity to gain a game on the Bluefish in the Liberty Division standings. The Ducks lead remains at 3.5. Winning pitcher was Josh Lowy, improved to 10-5. Miguel Martinez took the loss to fall to 1-4. John Hunton, his 24th save, which set a Patriots single-season franchise record for most saves in a year. The home runs, Cortez hit his second of the year for the Patriots, and former Patriot Yusuf Carter hit his ninth of the season for Bridgeport. They're in the top of the 8th inning down in Sugar Land, Texas, and they too are in a pitcher's duel with the visiting team holding a 1-0 lead. It's the Barnstormers 1 and the Skeeters 0. Top of the 8th inning, David Pauly started for the Skeeters. He is still pitching. Rich Rundle started for the Barnstormers. He's allowed just 2 hits through 7, and he is still pitching for Lancaster. Russell has driven in the only run of the game for the Barnstormers. Mets and the Marlins are playing down in Miami. Right now, that game has gone final, and the Marlins win it 3-2 over the Mets. Henderson Alvarez picked up the win to improve to 2-1. Henry Mejia took the loss to fall to 1-1, and Mike Dunn earned his second save of the year. Jake Marisnick hit the only home run of the game, his first of the season. That was off of Mejia. Just about to get underway at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Yankees and the Dodgers in the second game of a brief 2-game set. Great pitching matchup. Hiroki Kuroda for the Yankees, 10-6, 2.51 ERA. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, he is 10-6 with a 1.96 earned run average. And the New York Liberty were winners tonight in Washington against the Mystics, 88-78 down at the Verizon Center. Braxton led the way for New York. She had 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. Well, the Ducks and the Blue Crabs will close out this 4-game series tomorrow here at Bethpage Ballpark. 4th game of this 7-game homestand for Long Island. Ducks will try and salvage the split of the series, and will mark the second straight series that the Ducks have not won the series after the Ducks have won 6 straight to start the second half. Ducks will send out one of their better pitchers. Right-hander John Brownell takes the mound tomorrow. He is 9-6 with a 3.90 ERA, trying to follow up his complete game victory against Bridgeport over the weekend. He'll be opposed by lefty Michael Ballard, who is 6-7 this year with a 5.18 ERA. Again, game time tomorrow is at 7:05 p.m., and the gates here at Bethpage Ballpark are going to open early at 5:10, as there will be a charity softball game on the field between the New York Police Department and Suffolk County Police Department / Suffolk County Corrections. That'll take place between 5:30 and 6:30. It's also Prostate Cancer Awareness Night, so join the Ducks as they team up with Ed Randall's Fans for the Cure in the fight against prostate cancer. That's going to do it for us here at Bethpage Ballpark tonight. Once again, the final score: the Blue Crabs top the Ducks 1-0 to take a 2-1 lead here in this 4-game series. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast, which will be tomorrow night when the Ducks and the Blue Crabs wrap up this 4-game set. Our pregame show begins at 6:50 p.m. First pitch is slated for 7:05. Chris King will have the call here on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball, and online as well at liducks.com. My name is Michael Pollock. Thanks so much for spending your Wednesday night with me. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night, and we'll do it all over again on Thursday evening here from the Duck Pond. Good night and so long from Central Islip.